What's up, everybody? Welcome to the greatest show on earth. It's the Smith Show. We got a great show for you guys tonight. Gonna be the best show in the whole fucking world tonight. I know there's no microphone. I'm a baby. Babies don't know how to do fucking microphones, all right? Just give me a goddamn break here. I'm doing the best I can. It's Filter Friday tonight, and we're gonna do... I know it got no sound. Shut the fuck up. Don't make me cry. Wah. Wah. Anyway, tonight we got a great show for you guys. We're gonna do some, Chud Watch. You guys like the Chud Watch? We're gonna do that shit, and we're gonna... Oh, yeah, James Randi, R.I.P. You got sound, motherfuckers. It's sounding all over the place. Don't make me get mad. Don't make me get mad. Anyway, Dusty couldn't make it tonight, though. I'm his kid. He had me anally, and so thank you guys for fucking joining me tonight. Gonna rock this shit out. This is the greatest show in the whole wide world, and I love you guys, so appreciate you joining me. You look and sound like Ben Shapiro. Hey, don't insult me like that. I'm more of a man than Ben Shapiro is. I'm way fucking more of a man than Ben Shapiro is. Don't even fucking play, goddammit. Look at my beard. I'm a baby, and yet I still got a beard. That's some tough ass shit right there. And so anyway, let's go, guys. Obviously, it's Filter Friday tonight, and this is a new filter. This is the baby filter, and it's pretty intense. It's pretty scary, but I look damn good. I'm a sexy baby. Don't you ever fucking forget it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Rudy Giuliani bullshit. I watched that movie last night. The Pirate Bay released it a little bit early, so I got to see it. We're gonna talk about that. We got some Karen stuff to start out the show with, and got some special guest appearances tonight. You're not going to believe who is going to show up tonight. But I guess I'll go ahead and change out of the baby filter because I don't want to disturb you guys to the very core of your being or anything. So let's see. We'll go with the blue eyes. Sexy blue eyes. You guys want to see what I look like without a beard? It's creepy. Want to know why I don't shave? All right, here we go. Boom! This is why I don't shave. I am so much more manly with this goddamn beard. Come on, give me a break. I do got a pointy-ass chin, though. I gotta give me that, right? So, you ought to be scared. Rudy the pervert. He probably liked my little baby filter, wouldn't he? And anyway, so I want to bring the sexy back. Boom! Sexy back! Yep, got my beard back. Cool, cool, cool. Give me some purple eyes. Ooh, I got the Betty Davis eyes. Amazing! Filters are getting cool as shit. Filters are getting cool as shit. All right, let's go ahead and start the show. As always, you guys want to support the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon.com/podcast. There's a link in the description of the video. $1 or $2 a month, whatever you can afford, please help me out. We do a lot of good work here at the Humanist Society Mississippi Animal Sanctuary. I was going to have Molly on the show tonight. We had her in here earlier, my big Rottweiler Molly, but we're going to do some unboxing tonight, and I thought she might get in the way of that. So next show, I'm going to bring Molly on. So be sure to tune in Monday for that show. It's fucking awesome. And support the show if you can. I really do appreciate it. And also, super chats, lifeblood of the show, super chats, no questions dodged, every question answered. You know how it works, little $sign down by the chat, you click it, tip me, whatever you want to tip me, and I will read every question. The more you tip me, the more serious I take your questions, so you can buy my love in the super chat. And Asher Scott, $2, and says, nothing, no words for me, but I'll take your money, thank you. And JT, what's up, JT? I have to go to bed early for work, but I hope you have a great show tonight, my brother. I will, even though it started out bad, because I didn't turn on my fucking microphone. I'm good at this. I am. Thank you, JT. Sex Pecan. What's up, Sex Pecan? $10. Hey, Dusty. Wanted, I guess. Wanted to remind you that we are very thankful for your show. You ought to be. And what you do. It reminds me, it really means a lot. I love you, Dusty. Hope we have a good show tonight. Might have a short show. We'll see what happens. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through my material. But it's going to be a good one as always. Because we have some surprise guests. You're never going to guess who's going to show up. Brian Mantle, $5. Says, hey, Dusty. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Did you hear about James Randi died? I did. We're going to watch at least part of my old James Randi video celebrating his life, because that's the best you can do when somebody dies, is try to celebrate their life the best way you can. And so we're going to do that tonight. I love me some James Randi. He was a big influence on me. Still is a big influence on me. Just because he's dead doesn't mean he can't still be an influence on me. He has a lot of work out there, a huge body of skepticism out there, and he's one of the good ones. So everyone should learn about his life and career. Class act. We're going to learn about it tonight. We're going to highlight it tonight. And Danny Nerdnick, what's up, Danny? 999 Trump is human effluence. Yes. Dusty is the greatest. Can't argue with you there. Let's go. Keep your heads up, everyone. We'll get through this pandemic together. Yep. I got rid of the Trump section, but I do have a very, very short election 2020 section I'm doing tonight, and it's actually wonderful how screwed Trump knows he is, how much he's so desperate and he's flailing. So we're going to take a look at that. I love you, Dusty. I love you, Blue Tataku. Thank you for your $10. Appreciate you joining me tonight. Max Carter 499 Friday Not Fun. Finally going back to work tomorrow. Film gig. Awesome. Go out there and kill it, motherfucker. And Sophia, what's up, Sophia? Christina, both the $2. Shapiro, that you supporting Trump the fascist. Yep. That's what I look like. Little baby Shapiro. Little bitty, SAWs, they ruin everything, am I right? Yeah, totally right. All right, more super chats as the show goes on, please, if you're able, if you want to. And let me check this other chat over here. I hate being rude to the Facebook, Twitch chat. I almost never read that, but Baby Dusty, yep, only 2 of us tonight, probably. Nobody's watching me on Twitch. God damn it, what you gonna do? Wish I could get some of those Hassan numbers, but I ain't got it like Hassan does, so what you gonna do? So true. Hell yeah, all right. What else we got here? Trump walks out of 60 Minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till Sunday till they air that, and then I'll probably cover that slightly. Like I said, I'm not gonna cover Trump too much anymore because it's getting boring, but do the Trump shit, Dusty. I just feel it's like the same every week, though. Trump just talks mad shit. He lies. He makes stuff up. He's racist. He's an embarrassment to the country. He influences bad people to do bad things. And I don't know, it seems redundant after a while, right? So what you gonna do? All right, time to kick off the show. Gonna start right off with some Karen. You guys ready for some Karen? Get ready for the graphics. Here it comes. Prepare yourself, cause bitch, you're caring too much. Runs, I got 'em. And start right off tonight with this Karen. So she on a bus, and she ain't wearing no mask, and she decides, hey, I'm just going to spit on this Asian guy, because why wouldn't you? 100%, no doubt about it. Trump supporter, 7 million views. Let's have a look. Here she goes. He's griping at her. Oh, spit right on him. And he's like, oh, hell no, you didn't, bitch. And he just pushes her. Yeah, push her off the fucking bus. Hell yeah, that's what I would have done. Like, don't do that. Hey, she was asking for it. Sorry, I'm not into violence and shit, but she was totally asking for it, you know, in my opinion. That's what you get. Don't do that. If you don't want to be pushed off the bus, don't do that. You know, it's very, very simple. I would have pushed her off a moving bus. Fuck that bitch. Oh, shit. God damn it. It's Commie Potato. What's up, Commie Potato? What's up, every goddamn body? Dusty, did you get fucking LASIK? Oh my goddamn shit, dude. I had to get LASIK. I had to get LASIK for my eyes and for medical reasons and shit, okay? Motherfucker, nobody believes that shit. You know why you got LASIK. You worried about looking old, you insecure, pathetic motherfucker. You was like, oh my God, these glasses made me look old. So your ass wouldn't split the money to get LASIK. Everybody sees right through you, Dusty. Why you lying? Hey, Dusty, it's not the fucking glasses that make you look old. It's your old ass age, motherfucker. You geriatric mummy bitch. All right, dude, that's uncalled for, dude. Why you come out here and pick on me all the goddamn time? I'm a cool dude. You suck. All right, dude. All right, whatever. Let's move along. So apparently Apparently Commie Potato's back tonight. Hope you guys have missed him because he's back. And next up, assholes on a plane. It says this guy's the sweetest guy on the plane, but he's not. Look how much joy he takes out of being fucking racist. This is America, yo. Bitches beat your... Watch, he says the N-word and he just smiles. He's so pleased with himself for being a racist asshole.
Nobody. Take your shit and get the fuck out of my seat! Kick that nigger bitch off the plane!
Sir, please you need to stop. There are children. Please stop.
Nigger!
Stop. Hey, that's not necessary.
Take your stuff and get out of my seat, please!
We will take care of it,
Thank you.
but I need you to stop yelling.
She need me in the stomach! Why are you in my face?
I'm asking you to stop
Have I
yelling.
committed any type of violence since I've been on the plane?
You're
No!
yelling and
So
you're
what?
causing a scene. Yes, sir. That's
She need me in the
disrespectful.
stomach!
don't care what she did. You're being disrespectful.
Somebody get
Shut
this
the
on
fuck
camera.
up for 2 seconds.
I want a lawsuit. I want a fucking lawsuit right now, motherfucker. Give me a
No. Holy fucking shit, dude. That Burger King should be kicked off the plane goddamn immediately. Fly up to 20,000 feet and drop that motherfucker out. Bring back the guillotine. All right, copy potato. All right. I do agree that dude was a big fucking asshole, but people freaking out. Pandemic bringing out the worst and all these motherfuckers. And next up on our Karen cavalcade of misery, another bitch on a plane. This time, this woman smacking a flight attendant in the face because she don't want to wear a mask. Trump supporters, no doubt about it. God damn it, let's look. Watch, she's about to smack this flight attendant right in the face. Trying to talk her to wear a mask on a goddamn plane where airs are circulating.
She's in her face. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, there you go. That's assault. There you go. Well, there's a federal offense. Hell yeah. Take that bitch to prison. 20,000 feet. Throw them out. Every one of them. No parachute. No trial. Straight to execution. Well, that's a little bit extreme. I don't know if I'm for straight to execution, but definitely bad behavior. That should be discouraged. And, hey, I got something to say. Can I jump in here? Oh, God damn it. It's Karen the Carrot. What the fuck, Karen the Carrot? What do you have to say? I just want to say that, calling these women Karens is sexist. It's not sexist. Shut the fuck up. It ain't sexist because I call men Karens. Everybody's a Karen. You know, if you use your white privilege, even if you're not white, if you use your privilege to abuse people and you cut on video, I call you a Karen, so it's not sexist whatsoever. It's racist. It's totally racist against white people. Tell that bitch to shut the fuck up. I have to agree with Kanye Potato here. You need to shut the fuck up, Karen. All lives matter. Shut the fuck up. All right. Enough of that. Next up, let's see what we have on the Karen list. And did you guys see this one? This is some crazy ass shit. So I guess this guy rented a room on what you call that fucking place where you rent rooms from other people. I'm drawing a blank on it. But anyway, so basically leased the room. Leased the house, I guess. And the neighbors just walk over and they just walk in the fucking house because they saw a black man walk in the house. And they start questioning him and shit. And he's like, the fuck you questioning me for, motherfuckers? I know somebody's saying the name of what I'm thinking. Go, the fuck is that goddamn website that, loud noises makes me nervous, makes me nauseous. What the fuck is it? It's God damn it. Somebody say it. God damn it. No one is saying it. No one is helping me out. Anyway.
So you just walk inside.
So they just walk right inside and start questioning him. Crazy ass shit.
So you just walk into the house, you saw black people.
No.
You just profiled us.
No. No.
I'm disturbed. I'm laying here cool. You just open, and if I was a black person who walked in the house, in your house like that, how would you feel? Asking, who are you?
I feel scared.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I just see people just open the door. I'm laying down, cooling out, and somebody just comes to open the door.
I apologize, man.
All right, well, we'll leave.
But what made you afraid because you saw black men or something? Because there's nothing but a bunch of black men. I'm just
stop it with the black men.
What made you do that? I'm confused.
You know, we see people going in and out. We know nobody lives here yet. It's like, so, you know.
I know the owner of this house, so.
You see people go in and out, and you know nobody lives here yet.
Yeah, right.
I know the owner.
Okay. And when did the owner tell you what's going on with the house?
He didn't tell me anything.
I'm a little confused here.
He's selling the house. That's all I know.
Okay.
Airbnb, that's what it is. I remembered. I'm not even stoned. I didn't read anything. Fuck y'all. Anyway, he Airbnb'd it, and they just walked on in and started questioning fucking white people.
So how do you think I got into this house?
I don't know.
This is real scary. That you just.
Well, let's put it this way. You would probably think the same thing.
Yo, Unc Vod. Yo, Unc.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry we racially profiled you and just bursted into this house without any permission to do so.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
That is very disturbing. This is where y'all live right here?
Yeah.
So you just go walk in the houses like that? I'm just confused about that.
Okay, if you saw somebody walk in the house you knew was empty next door, you would do the same thing. But you want to pull a race car gun.
No, I don't. I'm confused. What you mean?
All right.
What is whatever car?
This house was
You're nervous
vacant
about people she's never
It was
seen.
vacant until how long?
until today.
Okay, so let me just help you understand. This is an Airbnb. Were you not aware of that?
Yeah, except they said it wasn't an Airbnb anymore, that they were selling the house.
Okay,
So
well-
when we see people walking in and out, when we know the house hasn't been sold, we're a little nervous.
Okay, well, yeah, that's how I
I
gained
apologize.
access.
Sir,
Yep.
we apologize.
Okay, well, that's how I gained access. I don't know nothing about none of that.
Again, I'm sorry.
All right, have a good night.
So what do you guys think? Were they racially profiling, or were they just looking out for their neighbor's property? You think that's justified at all? You think they're totally fucking assholes? They seem like nice, decent people to me. God damn it, shut the fuck up, Karen. All right, next up. I don't know if you guys saw this one or not, but, oh shit. Typical Karen fucking behavior. God damn it, do not abuse workers. They're making like, what? At the most, $10 an hour. They're risking their lives to serve you. Don't be a fucking bitch to them. What is wrong with you, Karen? It says, a woman came into my store and pulled down her mask to speak to my fellow barista, and all I asked was for her to keep her mask on, and this followed. She says, okay, that's fine. But next time, when you come in, I'm going to need you to keep your mask on. And she's like, I'm not going to listen to anything you say when you talk to me like that. I do what I want.
When you talk to me like that, and I know it's because you're discriminating against me because I'm a Trump supporter.
Snowflakes.
Fuck Black Lives Matter.
Fuck Black Lives Matter.
I need a straw. Thank you. And I need sugar too, please. For the washer.
Shit in her Starbucks! No, don't shit in her Starbucks.
No, like, it's not a law. It's not a law. And I can show you the penal code and everything. It's
I
a
bet
law.
you could show her a penal code.
I
It's a
don't have
hoax.
to wear a mask. I'm not going to wear a mask. This is America, and I don't have to do what you say. Trump 2020. You need to leave.
Trump 2020, motherfuckers!
Thank you.
No, fuck you.
Have a good one.
Kill her with kindness. That's what you gotta do. God damn it, these people. They're so fucking privileged. Pettiness 2020. It's looking very much like Trump's gonna lose. I cannot goddamn wait. Gonna be an amazing fucking day. And next up. I don't know if you guys saw this one or not. So I guess this guy had a Black Lives Matter sign in his yard. And this crazy lady came over and started screaming at him that all lives matter. And so he did what anybody would do in that situation. He turned the hose on her.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She falls down. She's getting drenched.
girl.
Yeah, go home.
Oh my
You're
god.
gonna lose that battle.
Okay, now I think maybe we should call somebody.
Falling over because she can't stand up, doesn't have the athleticism to even stand correctly.
Yeah.
Get off my property!
Is it 911?
That's my purse, I don't know you!
Yeah. Probably come on.
Do you want me to call?
You want me to call? Yeah, call somebody, call the cops. Craziness, trespassing. The fuck you gonna do? Sick the dogs on her! No, don't sick the dogs on her, that's mean. Call me potato, be nice. And, alright, that's my Karen section for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Karen's fucking up our society with their privileged dad. It's bullshit. Commie potato stone, commie potato's always stone. That's what he do. I think he became a commie. And the racism is still fucking real. Yes, it is. Trump supporters, definitely Trump supporters. Airbnb, I already know. All you motherfuckers, I guessed it before you told me. I wanted you to tell me. I needed your help, but were you there for me? Hell no. I don't want to hear nothing about the fact that the stream was behind a little bit, okay? Don't even fucking bring that shit up to me, all right? Shh. I needed you guys. I have a cousin named Karen. She is not a Karen. Not all Karens are Karens, right? I do feel kind of bad for them, but what you gotta do? I didn't make up that name. It just stuck. Lock him up, lock him up. Yep. Lock him all up. Lock him under the jail. Dusty, are you voting for the Donald? Obviously. Clearly, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. If you watch this show, that's the one thing you know about me. Gonna vote for the Trump. Trespassing, yes, she is. Definitely trespassing. All right. Check the super chats. Going to continue on with the hero section. Got a nice little short but sweet hero section for you guys tonight. And New Brunswick, $5. You should risk COVID to debate Tim Pool in person. LOL JK. By the way, couldn't leave the super chat on my main YouTube account. Weird. I wonder why. That's weird. Fucking YouTube, fucking me over every goddamn step of the way. Kubert Lover, 1972. $5. Keep up the good work, Dusty, and take care of the animals. I will keep it, Lover. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. And Ben Davis, howdy. Howdy, Ben Davis. I didn't even click my damn thing over here. God damn it, Dusty. You had one job. You had one job. All right. Appreciate that, Ben Davis. Danny Nerdick, $4.99. Speaking of getting old, what's the website? Someone who isn't you gets their... As always, we have 10 cats in here tonight, which makes the show exciting and fun. Knocking over all my shit, because you're assholes. Cats are assholes. But I love them anyway, even though they're assholes. You're such assholes. God damn it. Stay, motherfucker. This goddamn light is broken. It won't stay. You are not behaving correctly, light. God fucking damn it. Fuck my life right now. This is ridiculous. I hate everything about this. You son of a fucking bitch. I will murder everything you've ever... I will take everything you've ever loved, and I will take it away from you. God damn it. You're fucking with the wrong motherfucker. I will come down upon... All right. What website someone who isn't you gets their finasteride? I will tell you what it is. Let me move this over here. I get mine from a very special place in Mexico called... I have to look it up real fast to click on my Gmail. But since you asked me and I said no questions dodged, every question answered, I will answer your question. I have to go look at my email and see what it's called. Autofill. What the fuck? All right, it's called... what? I don't even understand what the fuck's happening. Finasteride. Is it not... I don't understand. Finasteride, motherfucker. Yeah. It's called Mexi Pharmacy. That's what it is. It's here we go. I figured it out. Here we go. Boom! I get my finasteride from mexipharmico.mx. So don't tell anybody because I don't want to shut the site down. But they used to sell Tramadol, which is what I used to buy from them, which is like a very mild opiate. Less addictive than the regular opiates, but it's like a very mild. They don't sell that anymore, and it was okay. It kind of makes you feel like you're having seizures and shit, but it's not that great. But finasteride, highly recommended finasteride, and that's where I got it. I answered your question. I did it. Amazing. All right, Corey Davis, $2. We get it. You're a vegetarian. Hell yeah. I'm one of the good ones. Carrots and potatoes. Staple of my diet. Meat. Beast Nation. I said Meat Nation. Beast Nation, $2.09. $2 for the love. I will. I'm feeling it with your $2. Thank you, Beast Nation. Corey Davis, $5. And Trump loses. Please do a 5-hour stream. We gonna celebrate. Hell yeah. Tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. Sergio Rosa, $10. I want some spoilers for the new Borat movie. All right. I will give you some spoilers. He has a daughter. And at first, she's not very attractive, but then she becomes way more attractive. And then Rudy Giuliani hits on her, and they have like this awkward, flirtatious thing, and then he sticks his hand down his pants. So we're going to show that later on in the What the Fuck section. So thank you for that. More super chats, please, if you're able, if you can. Cats are so much fun, but they make the show hard to do because I had to pay attention to so many things at once. 77,000 new COVID in the U.S. today. Yeah, we had over 800 deaths today. We have a new 9/11 like every 4 days now in this country. But yeah, we're rounding the corner, as Trump's telling us. Don't worry about it, guys. Always downplaying it. All right, let's move on to the heroes section. Because you know what, guys? We could be heroes for just one day. Yeah, we could. And let's start today. Why not? First off on the heroes section, Pete Buttigieg. Pete Buttigieg's been killing it lately. Hell yeah. I think Pete Buttigieg might be like a presidential threat in the future. I know we called him a rat and evil Morty. We made fun of him and shit, but he been going on Fox News and kicking some ass. So you go, boy. 3.4 million views. Do it.
It's not even clear what he's claiming adds up to. They're just kind of saying, oh, they're questions, which is what they love to do. If you want to ask questions, let's ask. If they want to make this about the business deals of a government official, let's talk about the President of the United States having a secret Chinese bank account. That's not like, you know, something somebody said that used to work with somebody related to the president in an email. That's a matter of documented fact. And they won't even tell us what bank it's with. Does that bother Americans? I'm pretty sure it bothers Americans a lot more than what they're trying to whip up for the last 12 days of this election season. Well, it's not even clear.
Yeah. Kick their ass! What are you going to say to that? They don't want to talk about that on Fox News. Like, don't bring that up. We got to quit bringing this motherfucker on the show. He talking about shit we don't want to put out there. And next up on the heroes section, superheroes. Got 2 heroes here. So apparently there was a kitten on the road, and both these motherfuckers risking life and limb, doing what they can to do the right thing and save this kitten. 2.9 million views. Let's do it.
No!
He's like, no! Oh my God, no! Must stop immediately. And there's another guy's already stopped. He's like, hell no. Kitten. It's immediately. He's looking at that guy. Yeah, let's get him. You gonna get this kitten? Yeah, let's do it. We gotta save him before he gets run over. Yeah, oh. Poor thing. Where your mama at? You sweet baby. Oh. Oh. Come here, baby.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais ici?
Oh, pretty baby. Yeah, come here, baby. Come here.
Loulou.
Alright, don't let me.
Je sais pas.
Trying to show my cute ass kittens off and they won't let me, goddammit. Oh, please, baby. I hope you got a good home out of that. I'm glad they saved you. Heroes! Heroes! Makes you feel good. Deep down inside your body. And next up on the heroes. Oh, yeah. James Randi, goddammit. James Randi, one of my heroes. Talked about him a lot. He passed away. 92 years old. James Randi, one of the heroes of the skeptic community. Been around forever. And I thought I'd show you guys my video I made many years ago. Sexy ass young Dusty, even though I look way better now. Look how much better I look now that I did this video. Anyway, gonna show you guys a little bit of this. My video on James Randi. Let me move the chat over here so I can read it while you guys are watching this. And we can celebrate the wonderful work of James Randi together, because he really did just call motherfuckers out all over the place. Challenge bullshit, supernatural foolery, con men. He really laid down the law of some motherfuckers. So let's have a look. This is my video called Psychic Simulator on National TV.
Ever tries to tell you guys that psychics are real, make sure you make them go watch James Randi videos. James Randi is the motherfucking man. He's like a logical gladiator that's been traveling through history, fucking slaughtering fake-ass con men psychics where they stand, publicly humiliating them in front of everybody, so everybody knows that they're lying fucks that they are, and it's a beautiful and amazing thing. So today, I thought I would share some of his handiwork with you guys. First off is Uri Geller. This motherfucker was everywhere back in the 70s and 80s. He was in all the magazines. Here's James Lipton giving him the celebrity rub. Here's Barbara Wawa giving him the celebrity rub. He's fucking all over the place, claiming that he had magical powers. One of the magical powers he had was he could fucking bend spoons by just rubbing at shit, you know? Because if the universe is going to give you magical powers, what better fucking magical power to give you than being able to bend spoons by rubbing them? It's just so fucking stupid, man. But people fell for this shit all over the place. This guy was on my fucking TV when I was a kid. And James Randi wasn't having it. James Randi was saying that motherfucker is lying, okay? All he's doing is bending the spoons ahead of time, and then you rub a little bit and it falls apart. That's all it is. It's a fucking cheap magician's trick. That's all that motherfucker is doing. So one day, Uri Geller went on Johnny Carson, and Johnny Carson was a bad motherfucker too, and Johnny Carson was like, I'm gonna get this bitch. I know he lying. I know he ain't got no magical powers. So what we gonna do is I'm gonna call up James Randi ahead of time. I'll get James Randi to set up all these experiments that a psychic should be able to pass if he's really a psychic. And then we're gonna fucking ambush Uri Geller with it when he comes out here. So then Uri Geller comes out there, and they fucking ambush that motherfucker. And do you think he could pass any one of those psychic tests? Oh, fuck no. He hemmed and hawed just like you'd expect a fake to. Made up some excuse about how he wasn't feeling strong, and he was feeling like they were jumping up on him and ambushing him, and he just couldn't perform right now. Just like you would expect a fake motherfucker to do. He was humiliated on national television, and then he slunk away to the hole he cried out from under, and really nobody ever heard from Uri Geller again. That motherfucker was gone off the face of the earth. Then James Randi said, what else you got? So they found this fucking total dork. This guy actually went on national television looking like this. So I think it's pretty fair that I call him a fucking dork with his little bowl haircut, a cheesy mustache.
Pedophile.
He's fucking wearing a karate uniform.
They got
that his
arrested for
grandmother
pedophilia
ordered
after
from him
this.
from China for his birthday. It's just fucking sad, man. And he's claiming that he has psychic powers. He's claiming he's fucking magical on national television. And James Randy's calling bullshit right off the bat. James Randy know this motherfucker ain't got no magical powers. James Randy was like, "Crack, are you lying? What the fuck can you do?" And the guy's like, "I can put this pencil right on the edge of the table and I can move it with my mind, see?" And James Randy's like, "You dumbass. You ain't moving shit with your mind. Obviously, if you put a pencil right on the edge of a table like that, even the wind currents from the room or a little puff of air from my breath will fucking move it. I mean, that's not magic." And then that dorky motherfucker's like, "Well, I can also move phone book pages with my mind." And James Randy's like, "Prove it, motherfucker." So he opens a phone book up, and then he, like, moves the pages with his mind, but he's obviously fucking blowing on it. That's all he's fucking doing. It's a cheap magician's trick. And James Randy's like, "Motherfucker, I'm so on to you. I'm gonna embarrass you so bad. I don't know why the fuck you came out here and decided to do this. You so stupid." So James Randy puts these styrofoam peanuts all over the place because he knows the guy's blowing on it, and he's like, "Do it again." But the guy can't do it because if he does it, then he'll blow the peanuts everywhere, and the gig will be up. So he's like, "I can't do it anymore because the peanuts are making static electricity and shit." But then he shows very well that they're not. He actually moves the page just fine. Then they have these 3 judges judge him to see if he has psychic powers, and they're like, "Dude, come on, really? You ain't got no fucking psychic powers. This is embarrassing. I mean, look at us. We're 3 of the dorkiest motherfuckers on the planet. But even we think you're a fucking dork. I mean, what were you thinking, man? Get the fuck out of our face, and may God have mercy on your soul." And then James Randy was like, "Are you not entertained? Bring me more." And so they brought even more psychics to this motherfucker. Like this dude, who is actually hired by mining companies to find a specific kind of ore. They actually hire people like this with real money and everything in modern times, man. It's fucking almost unbelievable, but true. And he's like, "With this stick, I can fucking find where ore is. I mean, I know ore is under this box right here because this stick is showing me it is." And James Randy's like, "Cracker, you lying. That stick ain't showing you shit, man." And the guy's like, "It totally is. Look at the way it moves around. And I move it over here, it doesn't move right. But if I move it here, it moves fine." And James Randy's like, "All right, prove it, motherfucker. We got like 9 boxes over here. The ore's behind one of them. If it works like you say it does, you should be able to find this ore no problem." The guy's like, "I'm on it." And so he goes and he starts shaking his little stupid stick in front of his dick. And box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. And spoiler alert, it's under box 2, but that motherfucker don't know that because that stick don't work. And finally he gets to one. And he's like, "I think it's under this one." And James Randy shows him. He's like, "Nope, you was wrong. Try again, hoss." So he tries again. "I think it's under this one." "Nope, you was wrong again. You just a lying bitch, man. You just a lying bitch. That's really all there is to it. You don't have any psychic powers that allows you to find ore under boxes. So just quit while you ahead because you are embarrassing yourself. I can't understand why anybody would pay you ever again after this. I don't know why you came on national television and did this to yourself. You's a dumb motherfucker. That's all I can say. You's a dumb motherfucker." So then James Randy pretty much publicly humiliates that guy, embarrasses him more than anybody has ever done in his entire life, making him potentially suicidal. And then James Randy's like, "Who's next, man? What psychic throat can I wrap my hands around and squeeze next?" And so they bring in this dude who claims he's an aura reader. He can see people's auras. So James Randy's like, "Okay, I got 5 people behind these curtains over here. You're telling me you can see all their auras behind these curtains?" The dude's like, "Totally, I can totally see those motherfuckers' auras." And James Randy's like, "Dude, you're fucking lying, man. You do not see those people's auras. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? People are going to see this. People that know you are going to see this. And they're going to see that you're a fucking fraud, man. You on national television was a fraud. That's just embarrassing, dude." But the dude persists. He's like, "I can totally see their auras behind the fucking curtains." So James Randy's like, "All right, I'm going to bring them around one at a time and have them stand in front of the place that you think they came from." So they all come around one at a time. And of course, he gets most of them wrong. He doesn't do better than fucking Chance. I mean, Chance says you get a couple of them right, but mostly he gets them wrong, showing that he can't fucking see auras at all. It's just a bunch of horse shit. So then James Randy pretty much totally humiliates this guy too. Shows the world what a fucking lying fake he is and makes him slink all back in his little hole. And then James Randy's like, "Come on, give me a bigger fucking challenge than this. What's next?" So then they bring out an astrologer, somebody that pretends they can read horoscopes and they can accurately predict things that are going to happen in people's lives by when they were born. So they have him do a write-up of one particular person in the audience's horoscope. They don't tell him who it is, and they have him read it for everybody. And then suddenly, fucking House is there. And it turns out it was House's horoscope the guy was reading the whole time. And House is going to humiliate this guy on national television for our viewing pleasure. And House is like, "Nope, that don't sound like me, dude. Nope. That's a horrible horoscope. You didn't get anything right. You suck at this. And House totally embarrasses the dude on national television. And James Randi just repeats this over and over and over again, destroying psychic after psychic after psychic. If there were any of them out there, they would have taken him up by now on his $1 million offer, and they would have won $1 million. But there's no psychics out there who actually have psychic powers. It's been proven again and again and again. So don't let anybody try to tell you this bullshit. If your friends are visiting psychics, make fun of them. Show them James Randi's videos. Show them this shit has been proven false over and over and over again. There's nothing supernatural. Everything is part of the natural world. And be sure you spread the legend of James Randi, one of the baddest men to ever live, and one of the gladiators of logic.
Fuck yes.
Logic.
Hell yeah, James Randi. Love me some James Randi. So rest in power, James Randi. You would definitely be missed. You were one of a kind. Dude never like sold out. Started pushing himself to the right. You know, like even like Richard Dawkins. Not Richard Dawkins. Richard Dawkins. What the fuck's his name? Anyway. Next up on the heroes is Mick Foley. Love me some Mick Foley. So these wrestlers don't have to do this. They don't have to put their reputations on the line or anything. But they do, right? Him and Batista have really been brave. And you know they have a lot of right-wing fans because a lot of conservatives are wrestling fans. And so you know they're going to lose a lot of fucking support for doing shit like this. But they do it anyway. They put their names out there and really respect them for this. So you go, Mick Foley. I met Mick Foley. Great fucking guy. Very nice.
Hello, my name is Mick Foley. I'm a 3-time WWE champion, 2-time New York Times #1 best-selling author. And I'd like to compliment the president, which is something I don't do very often. I'd like to compliment him on his travel ban. While restricting travel from China struck me at the time as a towering home run. But I also realized that when he was still bragging about it continuously, that if you're still bragging about a single solitary towering home run you hit 8 months after you hit it, you're probably not a very good baseball player. But then I read Bob Woodward's book Rage and found out that we were actually the 38th country to implement the ban. By the time that ban was actually implemented, I believe we were 38, although I've heard 43 also. We're also doing it only after United, Delta, and American had already canceled travel from China, and that the president also enacted the ban at the urging of HHS Secretary Azar, CDC Secretary Radcliffe, Deputy National Security Advisor Matthew Pottinger, and Dr. Anthony Fauci, and one other person whose name I don't know. And at that point I thought, well, it's not so much a towering home run as it is a layup. A nice layup, but still a layup. But one that was done with a great coordinated case of teamwork. And then the thought came to me, if you're still bragging about a layup you made in a basketball game 8 months after that game, how good a player are you? Enjoy the debate tonight. Please get out there and vote. Please wear a mask. And have a nice day.
Hell yeah, Mick Foley! Awesome.
Hello,
dude.
my name is
Mick Foley. Been around forever. Hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Thank you for stepping out and speaking out. Glad to have you in the hero section tonight. Next up, you guys probably heard about this one. AOC was on the Twitch. Holy shit. This is like the future of politics. It's very obvious where politics is going. So she played Among Us with Hassan Piker and Ilar Omar and some other popular Twitch streamers. And they had like 500,000 views live. And it got like 4.5 million views total or some shit. Incredible audience. So this is a resource that a lot of politicians are going to be tapping in the future. But it's going to be pretty much left-wing people, you know, because right-wingers are just not cool enough to pull things off like this off. Like, can you imagine, like, Trump Jr. playing Among Us with Tim Pool and anybody giving a shit about. Actually, they probably would give a shit, but it would be embarrassing because everybody involved in that would be cringe as fuck. So, wouldn't be surprised if that happened though in the future though. Even Republicans will probably get in on this because they have to. There's no way you can compete with the cool new internet movements unless you get in on the whole new cool internet shit like Twitch streaming of games. So, She killed it. She came off as very likable, and everybody that watched it seemed to really enjoy themselves, and she made a good showing. So, hero AOC. Did you guys watch that? I only watched part of it, but I heard a lot about it, a lot of good things. So, Mick Foley singing. That's what you guys got to say in the chat. AOC is hot. Not bad. I like her mind more than her body, but yes. Nice lady. Let's see. Fick Moley. Hell yeah. Hugh Laurie. Yep. House. He'll always be House to me. The baby Dusty is freaking me out. Why? The baby Dusty's cute. You know you want to. I was going to say something perverted, but I won't do that because that's pedophilia, which I do not abide by. AOC 24. Will she be 24? 35 then? Yeah, okay, cool. Should be 35 by 2024. Works for me. Bloody weird game. Never played it, but I have heard a lot about it. So, Temple's Minesweeper stream will be epic. Yep. He'll probably hit the mines immediately. Blow his ass up. All right, let's move this over here and check out the super chats before we continue on with the show. I think I'm going to do the unboxing next. I forgot to do the unboxing at the top of the show, so we're going to do the unboxing next. Because you guys are cool enough to send me some shit. So we're going to celebrate you guys' generosity in just a minute. Beat Stage 9, $5. Been singing. Get your ass out and vote all day. Check out that song, Dusty. All right, I will check it out. I can't play it live on the show because they will copyright this show, but I will check it out as soon as I get a chance. Thank you, Beast Nation. And Elijah Miller E. My buddy E. Give me $20. Thank you, E. Generous as fuck. I saw that Borat movie right after midnight. Hilarious. Check your email, too. All right, I will check my email. I appreciate that. I think I already did check my email. I don't know if I saw anything from you, but I would check my regular mail, because didn't you say you were sending me a letter last time? I will check that. Max called at $9.99. Do you still garden and grow food, Dusty? Hell no. They sell food at the store. Why the fuck would I mess around with that? It's too much work. Watched your past videos about your prepper compound. Yeah, that sucked. And wondered if you still garden or even post-prepper phase. I used to and want to get back into it. I like occasionally, like Gorilla Grow. Never mind. Elijah Miller, $20. Thank you. Holy shit, Elijah Miller. The Young, Angry, Determined Dusty. Those were the days. Dusty was taking out the riffraff. Remember the Duck Dynasty vid? Hells yeah. Yeah, that was the first, maybe the only video I ever got 1 million views on. Duck Dynasty is fake. Of course, it's reality show. Everybody already knew that. And Elijah Miller, shout out to the admin Peanut Gallery. Much love. Would you like to be an admin? I wonder if I can make you an admin from here. Add moderator. Boom, I did it. You bought my love. Wield your power with impunity. All right. So let's do some unboxing, folks. Because you guys are awesome and you guys sent me shit. So let's do some unboxing. First off, all right, let's see who sent this. This is from Chris Clark, aka X-T. What's up, Chris Clark? I think that's who sent me this. You sent me something before. I guess you sent me something new and sent me this brush. Hell yeah. Hurt Zucco self-cleaning slicker brush. Gonna brush all the animals with this shit. Thank you, X-T. You rock. Amazing human you are. Gonna get a lot of use out of that. And next up, this over here. Let's see. Got some bones. Dog's gonna love these. They eat the shit out of these dudes. Their tail's just a wag and shit when you guys send this stuff. I should take some video and show you guys. I'm gonna bring on Molly here next week so she can thank you herself. And this is from Keep Bashing the Fash. By the way, Alan Sweeney. I already read this. Oh, no, I didn't. I read this before, but I didn't read it on the show. By the way, Alan Sweeney's proud boy with the gun, girlfriend, got arrested for using bear mace on Eugene, Oregon reporter. Feed the pups from Antifa Jesus. Follow me on Twitter. All right, you guys follow Antifa Jesus on Twitter. Thank you for that. Bones for the dogs. You rock. Awesome. Thank you for that. And next up, hell yeah, original cat treats. Biological appropriate freeze-dried. Made with free-run poultry and wild-caught monkfish. I actually like monkfish. It's like a Vietnamese delicacy. And, oh, that's the hairball control. Is that the same person that sent me the hairball control stuff? I think so. Somebody sent me this hairball control stuff. A little something for the kitties. Thanks for all you do. I have 2 rescue dogs and a cat myself. So glad to help out. From CJ Colbert. Hell yeah, CJ Colbert. Awesome. I was wondering who sent me these hairball treats. This is very, look at this. This was so generous. Cats are already getting to the stub. Sent me out. No, that's not it. Where's the hairball treats? Is that it over there? No. Where are they at? I don't see them here. It's that big box of hairball treats. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Boom. Look at all the... Send me a whole big thing. Like, there's tons of packages of these hairball treats. They're supposedly help the cats not get hairballs in their throats or stuff. And this had to be pretty pricey. So this is very generous. And we already opened one and gave them to the cats. Man, they go crazy for this shit. So thank you very much for that. You rock, man. It really means a lot. And, ooh, we got another one of these things. Another one for the dogs. Hell yeah, I got another one that we need 2. Because we have like, we'll have one for the cats and one for the dogs. Another one of these slicker brushes. Awesome. Does it have a, I don't see a note in here. I don't know who sent this one. There's no note inside here. If you sent me this stuff, please let me know so I can give you guys credit. Feline Greenies. Hell yeah, clean the cat's teeth. Clean the cat's teeth. Awesome. If you sent me this, please let me know immediately so I can figure out who sent me this. Because I want to give you guys credit for it because it really means a lot. And it's in that box. Cool. All right. That one, please. And next up, what's in here? This one's not even open. Oh, this is a cable that I bought for myself. Oh, what the fuck? They sent me 2 of these? Why did they send me 2 of these? I didn't order that. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. That one. There's stuff missing. Somebody sent me some minoxidil. Like, they sent it to my... Because it was on my personal list, they sent me some minoxidil. Okay, I'm going to have to show that on the next show, I guess. Because I don't see it in here. Maybe it's out in the hallway. I don't know. But this, next up, this is from... Oh, here it is. Somebody sent me some minoxidil. That was the only thing. I've added some more stuff to my personal Amazon list. So if you guys want to buy me something, that's very much appreciated. But this is the only thing I had on there for my bald ass. So, amazing. I didn't think anybody was going to buy it for me. That is very generous. And that came from... For more hair, Chris Clark. X-T again. X-T got my back so heavily. So I think, is that everything? No, that's not everything. What is that? Does that go to this? Let me see what that is. Okay, this is the slicker. Yeah, okay, this is the greenies and stuff I showed before. And it doesn't say who sent it. Oh, here we go. Enjoy your gift from Ruby in Michigan. Hell yeah, Ruby! Shout out to Ruby. Sent me some greenies and a brush. You rock, Ruby. Thank you very much. Love me some Ruby. And this doesn't have anything in it. This doesn't tell me who sent it. But somebody sent me some turkey formula Ziggy bars and some salmon formula Ziggy bars. So if you sent me these Ziggy bars, there's no note in here that tells me who sent it to me. So please let me know you sent it to me so I can give you credit for it. Thank you very much. You guys fucking rock. Love you guys. And if you guys want to send gifts to the Animal Sanctuary, there's a link in the description of the video where you can send whatever you want to. I have an Amazon list, but I also have a P.O. box in the description of the video. So you can literally send me anything that you want to in the P.O. box, and I will do an unboxing of it. Really appreciate that. But let me know if you send something, who sent it to me, because I want to give you guys credit. You guys deserve the love, and I really appreciate it. So, thank you guys so much. You're amazing. Best fan base in the history of YouTube. Dusty has a bald ass. Hell yeah. I met my first wife, the only one I've ever married, but we're no longer married. But I met her on the internet, and I went to see her, and I was like, I'm going to shave my ass, because who knows what we're going to get into when we see each other. And maybe she's going to be bothered if I have a hairy ass. So I like shaved the crack and everything, folks. And it itched when the hair grew back. I was like, what are you doing, Dusty? Shave the hair on my balls, because sometimes you have to like trim the hedges to make the property look bigger. Don't know why I did that, but I did. Insecurity is a hell of a drug. Dusty literally making that look like a bandit. Hell yeah. I'm the lone Dusty. All right, let me change this shit. Change it to something else. I'm going to be an anime guy. Ha! Huzzah! What's up, folks? How are you doing? Yeah. Cool. Huzzah! I don't know what... I don't watch anime, so I don't know what anime characters say, but I assume that it must sound something like that, so I'm bad at anime. I'm sorry. What we got here? Thank you all, fam. Yes, thank you, everybody. You all rock. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We have the best community in the world here. I really appreciate you guys. And we'll do another unboxing in a couple weeks, so send me stuff if you want it. Let me check the super chat so we can continue on the show. El Hombre Sin Nombre, $5 Canadian. Thank you, El Hombre. Appreciate that. And send me another $20. I have finally arrived. Look out, world. I'm Dusty's crew. Yep. You a big boss now. Abuse that power. Drop that band hammer on some motherfuckers. And Django Fit, $2. What up? What's up, Django Fit? Thank you for joining me tonight. Appreciate the money. Love you. All right, folks. Are you ready for the next section? Because it's time for Chud Watch. It's time for Chud Watch. We talk about chuds and make fun of them. Yeah, we do. Got a big Chud Watch section for you guys tonight, so let's go ahead and kick it off. And Boogie is back on the Chud Watch. Boogie was in the hero section last week because he pulled a gun on this creeper guy who showed up to his house. But now Boogie out there giving bad advice. Bad Boogie. This is just bad advice in my opinion. I'll tell you why after we listen to his dumb ass. Go.
I just want to say that money is makeup for men. Women who are not that attractive can put on makeup and look way more attractive. Well, men who are ugly like me, and I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah, men can put on nice clothes, they can shave, they can take a shower, they can work out, they can get hair reconstruction surgery, they can have a LASIK, they can do a lot of things. Although, you're right, it does take a little money to do that. But, you know.
You can see that I'm ugly. Men who are ugly like me, if you want to date attractive women out of your league, you need to start saving up, okay? And I'm not talking about prostitution. You don't have to spend the money. Just have the money.
It's the same thing.
The fact that you got a nice house and your bills are paid and your electricity and lights are on and you can afford a nice dinner, that's enough. The caliber of women I pulled before I started having money saved up and the caliber of women I'm pulling right now, well, let's just say the women I pulled before I made money, I couldn't stand to look at them. I was making love with the lights off. I'm still making love with the lights off, but that's for the women that make the bad decision to have sex with me. But they make that decision because I got money. If you're ugly, start saving.
Horrible advice, because what you end up with is just somebody who's superficial like you are. You're obviously picking the person that you want to be with because of superficial reasons, and they're picking the reason they want to be with you for superficial reasons, and relationships like that usually don't fucking work out. For one thing, they usually spend all your money, and then once you're broke, they're fucking gone, and you're miserable, and you're broke. So, like, much better, in my opinion, to pick someone not based primarily off physical attraction, although that has to be there too. But you want to pick somebody who's going to be loyal. That's the main fucking thing. Somebody's going to ride and die for you, right? And secondly, like, compatibility is way more important than any of that bullshit. You want to pick somebody who fits in your life and is going to be there for the long haul. And I've dated women who dated me because they thought I had money. But I knew that's why they were dating me, and I didn't have any money, which was the funny part. I just kind of pretended. You can fake having money if you know what you're doing. So it was like, I was kind of getting over them. It was funny, but I knew it wasn't going to last and shit. It was just like temporary fun. So bad advice from Boogie. Don't listen to Boogie. Yeah, he rich. That's the only way he can get girls, but I guarantee you he's sad and lonely because he knows they don't really like him for him. They only like him for what they can get out of him. And next up, I want to Chud Watch. Oh my God, you hear about this? Boogaloo boy. So they found out who burned the police station down and who shot the cops. Okay. First of all, big federal charges this morning. Ivan Hunter, a 26-year-old member of the far-right Boogaloo Boys, is charged with shooting up Minneapolis 3rd Precincts, which he helped set on fire, and screaming justice for Floyd during MLPS unrest. So yeah, this is what we found a lot of times with the fires that have been caused and a lot of the violence that has been caused during the riots, protests. It was done by white supremacist groups in order to cause more rifts between They're racist, basically. They're trying to cause racial strife in order to cause a civil war in our country. And I'm not saying that they did all of the fires. I'm not saying they did all of the violence, but they did do a lot of it. A lot of these are false flag operations in order to cause trouble, and we know it. We've caught them multiple times. So this is the kind of stuff you're never going to hear Annie No-Go talk about. You're not going to hear Tim Pool talk about this. But this is not the only time we caught the Boogaloo Boys, which is a far-right group. If you don't know who the Boogaloo Boys, it's like just another one of these like far-right militias, but they're just terrorist organizations, really. But holy shit, so to summarize, the Boogaloo Boy who killed cops in California was in active communication with the Boog guy who helped set fire to the 3rd Precinct. The two seem to be competing. They also seem to be actively trying to spark a civil war. So, yeah, the assholes are competing with themselves to see who can be the bigger asshole and cause the most trouble. So don't fall for it. It's the left that are violent. It's the left that are doing all the violence. Where you at, Trump, to talk about this? Where you at, all you fucking right-wing shills and influencers on social media? Not gonna hear about this from them, that's for sure. And another one of these guys, same type of exact guy, and they look exactly like you would expect them to look. North Carolina man arrested with a van full of guns, explosives, had plans to assassinate Joe Biden. So these Trump supporters, they're desperate. Literally wants to be a hero by murdering Joe Biden and keeping Trump in the presidency. So, yeah, why is he wearing like a cape that's for cutting your hair or whatever? I don't understand what the hell's going on. That is a haircut. That's a horrible haircut, dude. It's like he put a bowl on his fucking head. And next up, on the Chud Watch. Oh, shit. So we covered Baked Alaska last week, and it was the craziest, most cringeworthy shit I've ever seen, but it's getting even more fucking creepy. God damn it, this is so creepy. So apparently, he is doing a nationwide tour that they are live streaming with his other right-wing chud buddies, and they have an RV. And somehow, they managed to talk this girl onto their RV, and look how fucking creepy they are. This guy's about to ask her, this drunk asshole that's with them, that's with all of them, he's about to ask her if she's ever been raped, and then drunkenly say that she ought to be. Oh my God, these guys need to be arrested. What the fuck?
Alright, I'll do this. You ever been raped? You want to? What?
He's like, you ever been raped? You want to? Like, what the fuck? What kind of human being says something like this to a woman? Especially on a live stream. I know he's drunk, but I'm about to show you footage where he did this before to somebody else. So she's looking at him like, what? I don't know, girl. Why did you get on that RV with him? That is not smart. You're going to get killed, girl. Make better life decisions. And she looks like she's underage, and they're giving her beard shit, which is totally fucking creepy. So let's watch again from the beginning. And then he tries to fist bump her after he asked her if she's been raped and asked her if she wants to be raped. Look at this creepy piece of fucking shit that Baked Alaska is filming and hanging out with.
Alright, I'll do this. You ever been raped? You want to? What? Oh no.
Yeah, play chill.
Yeah, look at him laughing. It's so funny, huh? Asking if you want to be raped and if you want. We're hilarious.
Play chill.
No, I'm not counting that.
Yeah, don't pound that. Don't pound for that.
Yeah, pound it out for being raped. Like, God damn it. This is the kind of content conservatives are putting out there, folks. Good goddamn, y'all. And like I said, this is not the first time he's asked a girl that on camera. Watch this fucking shit, dude. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but the cops need to be looking into him stats.
You've been raped. No. You should be.
So cool. You ever been raped? You should be. God damn it, folks. Why are these people allowed to have a platform anywhere in the goddamn world? They need to be jailed immediately. Crazy as shit. But here's some more Baked Alaska for you, folks. The cringe just keeps on going. And so I guess this, I guess it's the same guy. I don't know. But they literally had to duct tape his hands together to make him behave and not be molesty and rapey and shit.
I don't know if that girl was.
Oh, wait a minute. This is the scene. They already taped his hands together. Now, this is where they're asking themselves whether the girl they had on there was underage or not. And he's like, I'm not a scientist. I don't know. Maybe we're having underage girls in here. We're giving beer.
I don't know if that girl is underage or actually if she's on drugs or anything.
Take her a metro right there.
How does fucking catboys, schizophrenics, and doing every drug under the sun winning the cultural war? When was the last time you went to confession?
Yo, thank you for that, bro. Usually like every week.
I was gonna say because I'm about to head out.
She looks over 18, but I'm not a scientist, so.
All right.
She looks over 18, but I'm not a scientist. Well, first of all, the drinking age is 21, you fucks. And, second of all, you guys are going to go to jail. 16 will get you 20. And, here's the other video I was going to show you guys where they had to tape the guy's hands up to keep him from being rapey and molesty and shit. Because they know they're hanging around with the dregs of humanity, but they don't give a shit.
Find yourself in a grave situation.
This is his punishment.
These people are sadists.
Yep. Yeah! Oh, she likes that.
This is for you, Becky.
You're
Becky,
wrong. What are you doing there?
He won't be bumping any
Now,
other
yeah,
female.
now he can't do shit.
Oh my God, I hope her parents don't see this. They're going to be terrified at the bad life decisions she's making. And last up on the Baked Alaska horror show, somebody posted this video of him. No, that's not it. Somebody posted a video of him where he repeatedly hits on underage girls, children. One of them is 13 that he hits on. Let's have a look at this creepy bullshit. Baked Alaska! The right's best. Baked Alaska.
Here, follow me on this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Baked Alaska.
That girl can't be over 16.
Okay.
He's famous. Very famous, yeah.
Yeah, so much. Oh my God, you actually are.
Yeah, he's lit.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
He lives in Hollywood and he's like doing a streamer house really soon with like Sandpepper and everything.
Yeah, I'm looking for a wife, so we're taking auditions.
All these people on your
Yeah,
live are at
I'm live, yeah.
Yeah, they're all
That's what I'm
blowing
saying.
up my phone. Okay, good.
Hey, are you single?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well.
She's getting engaged.
You could be single for the reality show. How about that?
Okay.
It pays very well.
Okay.
We got to make Yoba babies. Yes.
Yoba babies.
We want her too.
I'm too young for that.
Okay.
Too young.
I'm too old for that.
She's too old for that.
I'm too young.
No, no worries. No
She's
worries.
trying to
Okay.
get an education.
You don't have kids yet?
Oh no, I don't want kids yet. I'm
Nope.
too young for kids. Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future.
Right.
Okay.
She's 12. She's 12, bro.
Nah. You can't get piercings when you're 12. She's 18.
Where does she have
just doesn't want
piercings?
kids
Where does she
yet.
have piercings? Her nose?
Nose, lip, stuff like that.
Oh,
you got to
my
be
God.
18 for those. Have you guys never had sexual relations?
I'm 15. Yeah.
Okay, well then that's good. That's good. But yeah, they said grab her by the pussy. Well, she's a cat, so no. I'm saying touch. No. That's equivalent, you know.
Spoiler alert, this girl is 13 years old.
Are you single?
Yeah.
Can I get your number? No? Damn, why not? She's 13. How old are you? No, that's a lie. Really? Yes. Come here. Let's go. Really? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. 61804. Damn. Okay.
Yep, creepos, god damn it. This is conservative content for you folks. And amazing how much money YouTube has allowed them to make doing shit like this. Just so sad what our society has become. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh my God, cringe. Yeah, I know, right? Amazing! But that's conservatives for you. That's why we do the Chud Watch, folks. Gotta expose these motherfuckers. And next up, speaking of Chuds. So, this week on Twitter, somebody posted this. One has to go. Which Chris has to go? Is it going to be Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, or Chris Evans? Which Chris has to go? Well, the internet was very decisive in their choice. Chris Pratt has to go. Clearly, Chris Pratt, as we call him, is a conservative, probably a Trump supporter, but definitely a guy who goes to an anti-gay church that was started by a pedophile. So, yeah, This hunting conservative motherfucker definitely got to go amongst them all, right? And before I show you guys the rest of this, I made a video because, of course, I am years ahead of all this shit as the greatest reporter in the history of the planet. And so I think a lot of people probably learned about Chris Pratt from my video that I made on Chris Pratt. Shut the fuck up, Dusty. And so we're going to watch a little bit of this, not a whole bunch of it because it's like 14 minutes long. We're going to watch about 4 minutes of this to show you why people are shitting on Chris Pratt. So earlier this month, Chris Pratt was on the Colbert Report talking about his faith and how awesome God is and spirituality and shit like that. But then the lesbian actress Ellen Page wasn't fucking having it. She watched it and then she tweeted out, okay, but his church is infamously anti-LGBTQ, so maybe address that too? And then she got like 100,000 likes from her fans. They were like, you tell him, girl. But then Chris Pratt was like, what the fuck did this bitch just say to me? I'm the fucking Star-Lord, you mouthy cunt. And then he got on the internet and furiously responded, it has recently been suggested that I belong to a church which hates a certain group of people and is infamously anti-LGBTQ. Nothing could be further from the truth. I go to a church that opens their doors to absolutely everyone. And then Ellen Page read that, and she was like, motherfucker, are you out of your goddamn mind? And she tweeted, if you are a famous actor, and you belong to an organization that hates a certain group of people, don't be surprised if someone simply wonders why it's not addressed. Being anti-LGBTQ is wrong. There aren't two sides. The damage it causes is severe. Full stop. Send in love to all. And then this time, she got over 200,000 likes. Folks was like, kick his ass, Ellen! And look, folks, before I continue, let me say this. I have absolutely nothing against Chris Pratt. In fact, it's just the opposite. I've been a big fan of Chris Pratt for a long time. I first saw him on Parks and Recreations and thought he was incredibly fucking funny and charismatic. I even publicly said, in the very off chance they ever make a movie about my life, I want Chris Pratt to play me. I mean, obviously, I would want to play myself, but if that wasn't an option for some reason, then he's a solid, slightly less handsome alternative. So as someone who has absolutely nothing against either one of these actors, I decided to look into it and see which one of these guys were telling the truth. And it turns out that when Chris Pratt says nothing could be further from the truth, that his church is infamously anti-LGBTQ, he's full of fucking shit. Sorry, Chris, but you're wrong. The truth is, you absolutely do support a church that is anti-LGBTQ. But the thing is, it's even fucking worse than that. So let me break it down and explain exactly why he absolutely should be called out for supporting this bullshit. So first off, Chris Pratt belongs to the same church Justin Bieber does. It's called Hillsong, and it's one of the most embarrassing places on earth. Like seriously, this church is so dorky and corny, it's the very definition of cringe. It's literally so cringy, it's almost hard to watch. Let me remind you guys of what I'm talking about.
We're gonna have fun in the church tonight, is that all right?
I'm asking you, Heavenly Father, enlarge my border. Enlarge my border. Enlarge, God, you could do it. Take my reach and enlarge my border. Will you put your hand on my border? Take my border and flip it out there, God. Out there.
I just gotta stop there a second and point out how much better I look now. What the fuck? Fine wine, goddammit! Alright, sorry.
And I'm gonna tell him, take my border, enlarge my border, and yeah.
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 Was that embarrassing to watch? Yeah. So anyway, this is the silly ass church we're talking about. But most people, including probably Chris Pratt, does not know the history behind this church. So basically, Hillsong Church started off in Australia, and it became hugely popular It's one of the biggest mega churches in Australia. So they decided to franchise this thing out all over the world. Basically, you can think about it sort of like a fast food restaurant. Pretend somebody opened a fast food restaurant in Australia that became really popular, so they decided to open up other branches in other parts of the world, and all the other branches have to kick up a percentage of their profits to the main branch. And so Chris Pratt and Justin Bieber and a bunch of other celebrities go to the branch in New York. But the actual history of this church is incredibly fucking evil. It's just like the Catholic Church and so many other churches out there. At the very top, you have these incredibly fucking evil shitheads running everything. So the forerunner of Hillsong Church was founded in 1977 by Australian pastor Frank Houston. The guy that's currently at the very top of the pyramid at Hillsong, the guy that runs everything, it's a guy whose name is Brian Houston. He's the son of Frank Houston, and him and his wife worked for his dad at his dad's church until 1983. Then Brian Houston and his wife left to form their own church. They called their new church Hills Christian Life Center. And then in 1999, they merged the two churches, and they formed Hillsong Church. Frank, the father, retired, and Brian, his son, took over the whole thing and continues to run it to this day. So if you guys have been paying attention at all to how Christian churches work, the next part of this won't surprise you at all. It turns out that the father, Frank, had been molesting boys for decades. That's right, folks. Hillsong Church was co-founded by a child rapist. I know, you're all fucking shocked. But wait, there's more. So a royal commission was formed to investigate the allegations that Frank Houston molested 9 boys. The commission heard from one victim they called AHA, who testified that in 1969-1970, when he was a 7-year-old boy, Frank stayed with his family in Australia. AHA said that after church meetings, Frank would hug and kiss me in front of other people and would sometimes go into an office alone where he would feel between my legs. AHA said Frank would creep into my room late at night nearly every night of the week and molest him. I would be petrified and I would just lay there very still. I could not speak while this was happening and it felt like I could not breathe. All right, so this is the church that Chris Pratt goes to. Well, he goes to a franchise of this church. Like I said, it's like a fast food restaurant where they franchise them off. And he goes to the, he's gone to the New York version before, but he goes to the Los Angeles versions now. And he's like really heavy into it. And I explained throughout the rest of the video that the church is very, very heavily anti-gay. They kick people out for being gay. They won't let people serve in positions of power if they're gay. So yes, it is absolutely an anti-gay church. Chris Pratt should be called out for it. Is absolutely ridiculous. So if one must go, that's the one that should go. But of course, all the other stars of the Avengers came out to have his back, to get mad at everybody for canceling Chris Pratt. Robert Downey Jr. is like, what a world! The sinless are casting stones at my brother. No, we're not. We're not sinless, but we don't belong to anti-gay churches that were founded by pedophiles. Robert Downey Jr., okay? We can throw stones at this motherfucker. He deserves to have a few stones thrown at him. Chris Pratt, a real Christian, you're not helping, who lives by principle. What principle? Anti-gay principles? Has never demonstrated anything but positivity and gratitude. He literally donates a large portion of his money to anti-gay causes. Robert Downey Jr., I want to look into it. And he just married into a family that makes space. Yeah, he left his amazing wife, who stars in the show Mom, Anna Faris. For civil discourse and just plain fact, insist on service as the highest value. If you take issue with Chris, I've got a novel idea. Delete your social media. No, fuck you. Fuck you, Robert Downey Jr. I love you, but you're wrong. Mark Ruffalo, who is a left-leaning guy who always posts good shit, posts some really bad shit. You all. Chris Pratt is a man there is. I know him personally. Do you know his anti-gay pedophile church? And instead of casting aspirations, look at how he lives his life. We're looking where he gives his money to, where he's putting his name behind, and it hurts people, and it's bad for society. So fuck you a little bit, Mark. He is just not overtly political as a rule. This is a distraction. Let's keep our eyes. All right, fuck off. And James Gunn spoke out for him too. And also Zoe Saldana. No matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out. Keep your head up and handle it, Tupac. You've got this, Chris Pratt. Your family, friends, colleagues, and everyone who's ever crossed paths with you knows your heart and your worth. Do you know that he goes to an anti-gay church and gets money to anti-gay causes? Do you know that? Might want to look into it. Disappointed. But, and Robert Downey Jr. decided to post a picture of him and Chris Pratt together. Here they go. Here's him and Chris Pratt. Yeah, I'm hanging out with my good buddy Chris Pratt, right? But here's the thing. Apparently, he didn't actually have any real pictures with just him and Chris Pratt hanging out together. So he got somebody to Photoshop out Tom Holland from this picture. What are you doing, Robert Downey Jr.? We see did you know somebody was going to notice that you cut Tom Holland out of this picture to make it look like it's just you and Chris Pratt? What does that say? It says, obviously, you ain't taking no pictures with Chris Pratt. You must not be very close if you ain't got no better pictures than this. You got to Photoshop some shit. So disappointed in you, Robert Downey Jr. Get your shit together. But the dead body of Herman Cain is very pleased with you. He's tweeting away from the grave. Good to see Robert Downey Jr. sticking up for Chris Pratt, especially his Christian faith. Yeah, you go, Robert Downey Jr. sticking up for this asshole in his Christian faith. Dead Herman Cain loves you for it. And then you notice how these motherfuckers didn't come out when Brie Larson, Captain Marvel actress, took more shit than probably any actor has ever taken on the internet. People like The Quartering made 200 videos about her. People like Jeremy, whatever his name is, made 200 videos about her. She took so much shit from misogynists on the internet, from the right on the internet. None of these motherfuckers came out to her aid like this, did they? Why not? Why don't they speak out for her just like they did Chris Pratt? Well, that's probably because of misogyny, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Chris Pratt's Hollywood defenders only cry bullying when white men's feelings get hurt. And that seems like the truth, right? He didn't take even a 1% of the shit that Brie Larson took, right? Just nuts. And then the Avengers assembled to have a charity event that goes to Joe Biden, a campaign fundraising event where I guess they got together and read some shit. I don't know. And everybody showed up except for Chris Pratt, of course, because he a Trump supporter. So fuck you, Chris Pratt, and the rest of you adventure guys. You keep up the good work, but also fuck you a little bit for being wrong on this one, even though I love you. And next up on Chud Watch, Jordan Peterson is back. He's back. He has returned from the grave. Jordan Peterson. And I must say, he's not looking that great. Not sounding that great either.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Jordan Peterson.
As some of you may know, but others will not,
you got addicted to drugs?
It's been a long while since I put up any new content on this YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
I've been suffering from
drug addiction,
impaired health, severely impaired health,
severely drug addiction,
as a consequence of
your drug addiction,
benzodiazepine use
that you shouldn't have taken,
anxiety, or more accurately, from a combination of using that medication.
Aren't you a famous psychologist that should know that these drugs are dangerous well before you take them? Aren't you like the main person that is supposed to know this?
Its use. Once I realized it was dangerous.
Once you realized it was dangerous, how did you not know? You're one of the most famous psychologists in the world. What is wrong with you, Jordan Peterson? So anyway, he goes on to, mope and whine and complain and shit. But don't worry, folks. While he was addicted to drugs and in a coma and in the hospital because his grifter daughter, who was completely irresponsible, most likely gave him COVID, he was busy writing self-help books. So yay, we got that to look forward to. This drug addict who raises horrific children wrote a self-help book for us that'll be released before too long. So cool. Welcome back, Jordan. I guess this video got seen 3.5 million times. Holy shit. He got a big cult. He popular, but he dumb. You'd have to be dumb to be a famous psychologist and not know that benzos are fucking bad for you. Dipshit. And next up on the Chud Watch. Oh my God. They're so desperate to play the victim. I find it odd. This is, by the way, this is Greg Jarrett, who is a legal analyst on Fox News. I find it odd, if not curious, that the moment I hit send on my column that's highly critical of Joe Biden, my Wi-Fi service disconnected. Yes, Joe Biden's watching you. He has control of your Wi-Fi. That's the only explanation. Inexplicably, it will be out all day. Never happened before. Probably just a coincidence, but I drove to the local store and sent the call up anyway. Yeah, guys, it's a conspiracy. He's not even the president. He doesn't have any official job yet with the government. How the fuck is he hacking into your goddamn Wi-Fi and disconnecting your service? But, you guys might remember this guy. It's the same guy. Greg Jarrett. You might remember him for when he got arrested. God damn it, I got to turn on my ad blocker. When he got arrested at the airport, yeah! So apparently he just got out of a rehab for drugs and alcohol, and then he went to the airport, and he got arrested. Fox News Network anchor Greg Jarrett, who was arrested in a bar at Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport, may have been under the influence of medication that did not mix well with alcohol. I think he must still be on it. He thinks Joe Biden is hacking into his Wi-Fi. He's still on the good drugs, dude. Pass that shit. And next up, another example of these motherfuckers. These snowflakes trying so hard to play the victim. Now they're playing the victim about dreams their spouses had. How is this real life? My wife has the gift of premonition. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. This is Representative Clay Higgins, a Republican representative in the U.S. House of Representatives. These are one of the people that are leading us right now in this country. Last night, she dreamed that federal squads were in our home seizing guns, knives, unauthorized foods, and stored water. They said we had been reported. Becca awoke crying. What happened to our freedom, she asked. What indeed? It was a dream, motherfucker! Now you playing the victim over goddamn dreams? This is so pathetic. Man, they just want to be oppressed so much. It's just ridiculous. The exact same people that will tell everybody else not to play the victims and not to be snowflakes. Being that way over a goddamn dream. Just so fucking ridiculous. Next up. One from Godless Cranium. Oh my God. David Silverman used to be one of my fucking heroes. Now he's a right-wing chud. So sad. He watched the debate with Joe Biden and Trump. I don't know how anybody who knows anything about politics, who knows anything about the issues, could have watched that and not said, oh, well, Trump's just lying his ass off every fucking step of the way, and he got owned by Biden because Biden mostly told the truth. Biden did lie about not being for banning fracking, but other than that, he pretty much told the truth, and Trump just lied his ass off continuously. But David Silverman's like, I guess I call that a tie. Biden is blubbering fool when talking about Hunter and his corruption, which I now believe is true. With no evidence, he just believes it. Why not? Trump won on racism big. Yeah, Trump's not racist. He won on that, didn't he? Lost on healthcare big and won on COVID marginally. How could Trump win on COVID with 220,000 people dead? He downplayed it. He dismantled the pandemic office. He defunded the CDC. He's pulled us out of the World Health Organization. Everything you can possibly do to make it worse. How could anybody who had any integrity claim that he won on COVID? Well, it's David Silverman. He doesn't have any integrity. He's a fucking shameless, soulless shill now. Trump did better than I expected. Biden pandered on systemic racism. This motherfucker still trying to claim that systemic racism is not a thing in the United States. I mean, just so disappointed to see what this guy has become. Just shame. I don't know if he believes the stuff he's saying or not, or he's just grifting, or if he's convinced himself this is true because it helps ease the guilt of his grifting. But then he went on to say, looking at the replies from my debate tweets, some people thought Biden did well in the beginning, which I can't understand. He stuttered and stammered. He has a stutter, dude. Here and only here, which shows me it's nerves, therefore deception. This convinced me more that Biden is crooked. Comments? Yeah, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're a low-life piece of shit who is just grifting, and it's so transparent, and it's so fucking pathetic. We see right goddamn through you. What happened to you, man? It's just so sad to watch. You don't have to be this person, David Silverman. I know some people on the left were mean to you. I know. Get the fuck over it, dude. It's pathetic is the only word I can think of what you become, dude. A shell of your former self. And your former self wasn't even very good, apparently, from what I've heard behind the scenes. So, I don't know. Get your shit together, David Silverman. And next up. Oh, shit. So, I played a similar video on the show before last, where they're walking around asking young people in the military what they would say to the recruiters. And it's very important for me to keep playing this for you guys, because if any young people are watching, I want to convince you not to join the military. Do not listen to these recruiters. They do not have your best interest at heart. They're lying to you. And if you don't believe me, just listen to the soldiers themselves. They'll tell you.
Your recruiter right now. Fuck you.
What would you tell your recruiter right now?
Fucking die.
What would you tell your recruiter right now?
Yeah, I don't even remember, man. Why didn't you tell me to replay?
What would you tell your recruiter right now?
Eat shit and die, you fat bitch.
What would you tell your recruiter right now?
Fuck you and the unit.
What would you tell your recruiter right now?
Bitch, kill yourself.
What would you tell your recruiter right now?
I would tell my recruiter that he was a good recruiter because he didn't suck dick and he didn't fuck me like he did all the other guys, and that I did pick a good MLS.
Fair enough. What would you tell your recruiter right now?
I thought we were better than this, man. You grew with me. Fuck you.
Hey, what would you tell your recruiter right now?
I'll tell my uncle that he's an asshole.
What would you tell your recruiter right now?
Why did you lie to me?
Yeah, why did you lie to me?
Why did you lie to me?
Listen to them, guys. Listen. They're all saying the same thing. It's a poor tax. Poor people don't have any choices in life, or don't have as much choices in life, so they're forced to join the military, and they lie to them to have more meat for the meat grinder. Don't listen to them. Don't believe it. There are better solutions out there for you, folks. And look how fragile America is. Apparently, it can be destroyed by a slightly plus-size woman dancing.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's some rap.
I gotta pause it because I gotta mute it because they will copyright this. But yeah, look at America being destroyed. We're dead, y'all. We've had a good run, America, but this killed it. God damn it, they're so soft. Elijah Schaefer got 5.9 thousand likes. Host of Slightly Offends, reporter The Blaze. Oh my God, The Blaze are such snowflakes. They really have a low opinion of the United States if they believe we could be destroyed this easily. That's really a slap in the face to all Americans, isn't it? And folks, I saw this on Twitter, and I thought this was a joke. They posted this, and they said, this is Mitch McConnell's hands. You know, fucking turtle fuck, tippy turtle Mitch McConnell. And so they posted this, and I thought, well, I didn't get it at first. I thought this is obviously the hands of a black man. And so I guess somebody must have posted this, cropped, and the title must have been that it was Mitch McConnell. It must have been like a wrong title. That's why they were making fun of it. But no, this is actually Mitch McConnell's hands. This is how sick he is, folks. There's something wrong with this dude. His health is definitely, look at that. His health is definitely a dire concern at this point. Of course, he says he's still healthy, but good goddamn, there's something real wrong with him, dude. And thoughts and prayers. Our society would definitely be better off without you, so whatever happens, happens, I guess, right? And this picture went viral with all the chuds, folks. This one got 14,000 likes. I just don't understand the mentality of these people. I mean, I know that cruelty is the point, but they're like, does this look like an appropriate father-son interaction to you? It's just Joe Biden hugging and kissing his son who's had drug problems, who he loves. And he's embracing and letting him know he loves him. So love to these people deserves to be made fun of. Being a good dad deserves to be made fun of and put down. This is what they have a problem with. So a lot of people went viral making spoofs of this, putting other pictures out with this caption. Does this look like an appropriate father-son interaction to you to make fun of this? And this is the kind of thing that conservatives will make fun of, but not shit like this. Donald Trump literally taking his children to meet Jeffrey Epstein. Does this look like an appropriate father-son interaction to you? What kind of hypocrite does it take to point out a father loving their child and kissing them on the cheek and not point out a father taking their children to see Jeffrey Epstein? It's just so unbelievable. This is real life, folks. It's beyond parody at this point. And I don't think that Trump's upbringing of his son did him any favors, because this dude is going out of his mind. Like, I've done coke in my life. Not a whole lot of coke, but some. But I ain't never done this much coke, folks. Look how coked out this motherfucker is.
Russian disinformation. There's literally zero evidence that it's Russian disinformation. The director of national intelligence said it. And by the way, more importantly, the FBI said it. And I don't say that because I think the FBI has more credibility. I say that because it's pretty clear that the FBI has done whatever they possibly could to hurt Donald Trump. So if they're even coming out and saying this, meaning the upper levels of the FBI, the door kickers love us, not so much the bureaucrats at the top. But if even they're coming out and saying, yeah, there's absolutely no evidence, you know, and that doesn't prevent Adam Schiff and MSDNC from being out there and peddling this thing as though it's real Russian disinformation. It's
You've
been
got
corroborated.
phones,
It's real.
emails.
Joe Biden is corrupted and compromised, and America has to know it, Sean.
Man, just coked out of his brains, dude. I want to drug test this motherfucker stat. You got the good stuff directly from Colombia. You guys might have seen this one, but H3H3, hee, that's what I call it. He did a video on Jeremy the Quartering, where he pointed out that Jeremy the Quartering continuously claims that he has 2 black gay dads. And the reason he always claims this is because he is homophobic continuously. He continuously shits on gay people, makes gay jokes, and when people call him out for it, he uses it as a shield. Oh, I can't be homophobic. I have 2 gay dads, and they're both black. That's how he tries to get away with homophobia and racism. But obviously, it's not fucking true, folks. He's just making this shit up because he's a fucking liar. So, he did a video pointing out how obviously this is total fucking bullshit. Obviously, he's just making up this lie in order to use as a shield against the fact that he is homophobic and racist. So this just shows you the hypocrisy of these people. This was Jeremy the Quartering's response. Ha ha ha! Holy shit! Hee Productions uploaded a fucking 2-hour video about me. I feel personally harassed. I have 0 time to respond. 2 fucking hours. Ah ha 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 ha. Jesus Christ. That's right. You're obsessed with me. You made a video about me. I can't believe you're so obsessed with me. Ha ha ha. Here's Jeremy. He's made dozens of videos. Well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 16 videos about Ethan and Hee Productions. Yet he's not obsessed. It's different when he does it, folks. He's doing it for money, so it's different. That's what he'll say. Oh, I made a lot of money off that, so it's cool if I do it. I'm not a hypocrite. Total hypocrisy. That's what they're all about all the fucking time. Just ridiculous. And like this one says, impossible to parody. And these folks are impossible to parody. Here's Eric Weinstein. Intellectual dork web member, Eric Weinstein. Incons are a force this year. That doesn't exist. Some stupid shit you just made up. Involuntary conservatives are real. As I've told you, the failure to condemn Mayor Jenny and Ted Wheeler, acknowledge Antifa, admit to media bias, or to level about cognitive issues, etc. in a near octogenarian has created a never Trump voter bullshit. You motherfuckers were always going to vote for Trump. You've continuously done the Sargon grift, where you pretend like you're on the left, but you continuously shit on the left and give the right a pass and make excuses for the right. We see through you, Eric Weinstein. Nobody believes this shit. The intellectual dark web is a right-wing shill organization, quote unquote. You know, you and Joe Rogan and your stupid ass brother and Dave Rubin, all of you fucks, man, nobody's buying this shit. It's just ridiculous. It's so insulting. They think they're so much smarter than they are. They think that people are going to believe it. I guess the chuds that follow them do believe it, but anybody who has a lick of fucking sense just sees right goddamn through you. And speaking of which, here's Ian Miles Chong. I said his name right. I'm tired of you people correcting me. I like calling him Ian because that's funner. But anyway, Ian Miles wrong, the wrongest boy on the internet. He's like, I don't see red states and blue states either. I see the United States and a handful of coastal cities full of assholes. You're from Malaysia. You've never been to the United States. What the goddamn fuck, dude? But here's the good news, folks. People are actually starting to fight back. If you look at his comments, most of the comments are pointing out that he's not actually from America. Like, how do you do, fellow Americans? He's just a paid con man, a paid shill by conservatives to pretend. And so, like, yeah, the United States Understander has logged on. You've never seen any of it. Yep. You are not from here. It's just so ridiculous. And of course, Donald Trump continuously retweets this guy, this foreign agent provocateur. And here's another one. It's just so stupid. They're going to be forcing us to wear masks and social distance and shut down businesses, even after they develop a vaccine. There's no more coronavirus, aren't they? You're not from America. There is already mandatory masks in your country of Malaysia. Why don't you ever fucking talk about it? Well, because you're a paid shill. I know why, obviously. But like I said, lots of people calling him out for it, so that's good. Almost every comment. He got 4.3 thousand likes, but by us? You mean people in Malaysia? Certainly not Americans. What do you mean us? You are a chud from Malaysia and not an American citizen. Most of them, though. Malaysia, that though, eh? Yep. So good to see. I think part of it is because I've been calling him out, bring it to other people's attention. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but we all need to do it. We all need to continuously point out what these foreign provocateurs are doing and the people that are supporting them and paying them to do it. And Donald Trump is definitely supporting him by retweeting him. And Dave Rubin wants you to know that don't trust scientists. You can't trust scientists. Nah.
Well, if we're going to say trust the scientists, which is a silly notion, right? You know, there's a lot of evil scientists out there. There's a lot of bad guy scientists out there. Have you ever seen a science fiction movie? I mean, not every scientist is right about everything. And by the way, you know what happens in science? You're not going to believe this, guys. There are often discoveries that then get debunked by things after that as we get finer instruments and more information and the rest of it. Science is often in the business of debunking science. That's the beautiful thing, you know?
Yeah, that's why we trust science, dude. You know, we trust science only as far as the evidence goes. But we keep an open mind and knowing that science can be wrong. And science is self-correcting when it gets better information. That's why we trust that shit, motherfucker. Talking about being anti-science. Hard to believe he gets on the air and spread this bullshit. Shit in his food! Nope, I did it. God damn it. I fucked up.
So
shit in his food! There you go, I did it right.
Scientists.
Almost got it right. It's hard, folks. It's hard. But anyway, fuck Dave Rubin. Don't shit his food. Don't shit his food. Just joking. Just joking. And next up, that's all of my Chud Watch section for tonight. Holy shit, I only got 30 more minutes and I still got half the show to do. I might save some of this for the Friday show. For the Monday show. This is the Friday show. I might save some of this for the Monday show because I will need some more material to do. So let me check the chat, see what you guys got to say. Getting hot in here. Ooh, getting hot in here. Gonna take off all my clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off. Rubin and Kirk compared 1984 to the Democratic Party. I mean, Orwell was a socialist. Talked about socialism all the time. So it's hilarious they keep bringing him up. Dusty, I'm the sole critic of Ian Miles Chung Smith. I am not the sole critic, but I do know that I am one of the main critics that continuously point out that he is a foreign provocateur. I never saw like many people at all doing it before I did it, to be honest with you. I'm sure probably somebody did, but didn't see it very often. But they're doing it all over the place now. So, cool. Bring back the foot. She was none too pleased to be on the show with her foot, to be honest with you. Have you ever seen a science fiction movie? I know, what a wanker. High-level ideas from Dave Rubin. And let's check the super chat. Super chat. Max Carter 499 voted today. Hero. You're a hero, Max. No stress. Appreciate that. Good job. Corey Davis, $5. When you realize phone book pages guy has a Wikipedia, but Dusty doesn't. I don't want one. I had one like a long time ago and they deleted it. So I don't really need one. I'm just trying to fly kind of under the radar. I don't really want to be that popular. I just want to have a very small, like, intimate fan base and just make just enough money to get by and live, but not be really popular. Because, to be honest with you, I kind of live my life like an outlaw a little bit. I don't want to get into too many details, but I don't want a whole lot of attention. So that's cool. But thank you for that. K Condor, $5. I once saw someone compare only use me blade to the body taken over by a cockroach, alien, and Men in Black, and that's incredibly accurate. I don't know what only use me blade means. Only use me blade. Who is this person? Let me click on this and see what it is. Oh, okay. Only you. That's the guy that. All right, that's the guy that Baked Alaska is traveling around with, apparently, and asking people if they want to be raped. So, yeah. What a fucking scumbag that motherfucker is, right? Horrible human being, but probably popular. Never heard of him, but he's probably popular on the internet because that's what this world is. That's what a shithole this fucking world is. Duckies, $23, $10. Thank you, Duckies. You didn't say nothing, but I still love you and your cat ass. Proto, $5. Wow, I remember when that story came out with the cop being shot. Tim Pool made a whole segment talking about how BLM protesters were involved. Liar. Yeah, I wonder if he's going to do a correction. Hell no, you know he's not. He made his money off that. He spreads propaganda. That's what he does. Millionaire Tim Pool. Christian Sherval. SEK $50. That's Sweden. If conservatives would have ruled since the beginning, we would still be living in caves. I know. They'd be conservative. They'd be conserving. Never move ahead. Never progress. Never evolve. That's what it's all about. The Funk Lord, $10. Chuds. Those multiple clips baked hitting on underage girls was taken out of context, bro. I know, right? It's so out of context. He was talking about grabbing her by a pussy and touching her. She's only 13. But hey, you didn't see the something that explains it away somehow. Sophia Christina Botha, $5. What do you think about Pope being more supportive of us LGBTQ people? I'm personally very cynical about it. Me too. If I get to it, I'm going to talk about that. I have it queued up in the religious bullshit section. We might run out of time tonight. I might save that for the next show. Do a large religious bullshit segment Monday. We'll see, but we'll talk about that. Thank you for the question, Christina. Elijah Miller. Peterson is so irrelevant, total chud. I mean, I wish he was, but that one video got 3.5 million views. Like, this video probably gets seen like 6,000 times. So compared to me, he's immensely relevant. I wish he wasn't. I wish that wasn't the truth, but the truth is the truth, regardless if I like it or not. Elijah Miller, $5. I'm former Marine. Fark, that lying recruiter. Hell yeah. Did they lie to you? Did you enjoy it? Would you recommend other people do that? I've never been in there, but I've seen a lot of people abused by the system. A lot of people come back and commit suicide and not be better for the experience. So I just recommend people don't get involved in it. Corey Davis, $2. Don Jr. looks like he's about to write a screenplay. I don't want to read that screenplay. Gonna be fucking terrible. But yep, up all night, coked out. You can probably write it all in one night. Rain Mandel, just saying hi. Hi, Rain Mandel. How are you doing? It's good to see you tonight. Thank you for joining me. Love you. All right. More super chats, please, if able to. Let's continue on with the show. What we got up next? Next up, we got the what the fuck section. And where am I at? Here we go. Let me bring up the super high-end graphics because I worked so hard on it. And what the fuck? What the fuck? And tonight on What the Fuck, did you guys see this one? This is the official account of Fort Bragg in North Carolina. So apparently there's this girl who has an OnlyFans page, Quinn Finite. And she posted, bro, why did you subscribe to my OnlyFans if you hate pubic hair? Why, bro? Why? I guess she got a giant bush that she shows off in her OnlyFans. And she's like, you don't like it? What? Don't pay me for it, right? And so Fort Bragg in North Carolina, the official account of military base Fort Bragg, one of the main military bases in the United States, replied to her and said he's lost and doesn't know a good thing when it's staring him in the eyes or tickling his nose in this case. And then she responds, "You're boners, POV." And she posted a picture of her and she showed her breasts and everything. She has large breasts that have been blacked out, but trust me, they exist. And I guess there's bush here that you can't see. And so the official account of Fort Bragg responded, "My faces, then my boners, and then my face again before I come up to give you a deep, long kiss." Yeah. Fort Bragg likes the pussy hair. They like a big old bush, right? You know it, Fort Bragg. You go, boys. So, of course, they immediately came out and said, oh, my God, we were hacked. It was fucking lead hackers, as many of you may know. There were a string of explicit tweets from our account this afternoon. This was not the work of our admins. Our account was hacked. We apologize to our followers. We have secured our account and looking into the matter. I don't know what's worse. Is it worse that it was your admins doing this, or would it be worse that one of the main military bases in the country got so easily hacked? But obviously, folks, you know they didn't fucking get hacked, right? You know that's bullshit. You know the guy that running the Fort Bragg account forgot to log out of the Fort Bragg account into his own account and posted that shit, and he did not get hacked. And then they admitted it. Yep, here they go, folks. They admitted it. We weren't actually hacked. We were just lying to you about it. We're just lying fucking pieces of shit. When Fort Bragg's official Twitter account sent public tweets to a sex worker Wednesday, the military base claimed it was hacked. Now officials say it was an inside job. Yeah, no shit. So apparently, the admin that did it admitted it finally when they were starting to investigate. How did we get hacked? How did you let this happen? He's like, oh, I did it. Sorry. So yeah, you lying fuckers. We knew you weren't hacked. We saw through ya. But these sex things always happen in threes, apparently. And so the next thing you know, New Yorker reporter Jeffrey Toobin masturbates live in front of his fellow co-workers on a Zoom call. Because, yeah, why wouldn't he? Apparently, he thought he had turned his camera off and just starts cranking it. So apparently they had all these who's who's of the reporting world, and they were having some kind of a meeting before the debates where they were like practicing and doing test runs and shit. And so he's on there with them, these people, these who's who's, and he's chatting with them, and he's like, okay, I gotta go. And he thinks he turned on his camera, and then he starts just cranking it. Who does that, man? You gotta be more careful than that. I mean, I guess I can't talk. I masturbate like 5 or 6 times a day still, so, but not at work. I wouldn't do it at work. I mean, I don't really have a real job. I guess I do technically do it at work because I work from home, but not on camera. Dude, come on, right? So anyway, he got indefinitely suspended. His career's probably over for that because, you can't jerk off in front of coworkers. That just makes sense. And next up, the third one happened. Rudy Giuliani got caught by Borat. So I saw this movie last night, the new Borat movie, and I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was as good as the first one. I didn't think it was as good as his TV show. His TV show is great. Had a lot of really funny, shocking pranks that he pulled on people. And this new movie didn't have as many. I thought his daughter in the movie was the best part. I thought she was the funniest part. But anyway, Rudy Giuliani got caught in some compromising video, and today, Sacha Baron Cohen went public and said, yeah, it's pretty clear to us what happened, what he did. Rudy says, I was just tucking my shirt in. And it was all completely innocent. So I'm going to play you guys the clip, and you guys can make up your own minds for yourself what is going on here. So in this prank they did on Giuliani, Borat's daughter, who was supposed to be 15, I don't guess Giuliani was told how old she was supposed to be. She's actually a 24-year-old actress, but she was supposed to be 15. But I don't think really Giuliani know that. But anyway, she's interviewing Giuliani, and they're being very flirtatious with each other. She's touching his knee. Giuliani is clearly being very flirtatious back with her, right? So I'll go ahead and play you the first of this.
Apology accepted. No problem.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Thank you again for giving me this time. Shall we have a drink in the bed?
So then she says, let's go to the bedroom and have a drink, where he doesn't know there are hidden cameras everywhere. He has no idea because he thinks this is a real girl actually interviewing him who's a big fan of his. And so they take their drinks and they go to the bedroom. He's like, yeah, let's go to the bedroom and have some drinks, baby. And I guess he's helping her with something. Yeah, let me help you with whatever it is.
You can give me your phone number and your address.
Yeah, you can give me your phone number, your address, he says, as he reaches over and touches her and rubs her back. Yeah, make a little contact. And then I guess she's taking off his microphone. And then he reaches into his pants. I guess he might be tucking. I don't know. He's standing there a little long. Might be like fixing his boner or something. Kind of looks like to me. And then Borat comes in and says, she's 15. She's too young for you. And he gets up and he runs away. So what do you guys think? Is he just tucking in his shirt, or is he touching himself a little bit? Let's have another look. If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. Go on it. That's under the ball. Sorry. You don't take a shirt under the balls. Yeah, so I don't know. Starting to think he thought he might get a little bit lucky. He might have had a boner. Don't know. Maybe he's too old for that. I have no idea. Maybe he was just taking a shirt in. I don't know, folks. You decide. I report. And next up on the what the fuck. Oh, yeah. You gotta see this one. So, this dude was on a UK show called Chop? Is that what it's called? The Chop. Apparently, it's a show where they have people that do crafts, arts and crafts and stuff. And he has all kinds of Nazi tattoos all over his face. He has 88, which is Nazi. He has 14, which are the 14 words the Nazis have. He has all these Nazi symbols all over his fucking face, right? Clear as fucking day. But the channel that put this out, I think it was Sky TV, came out and said, no, he's not a Nazi. The 88 stands for 1988, which was the year his father died. So don't come at us. We would not put a Nazi on television. We're better than that. But yeah, the dude's dad is still alive. I'm not dead yet. Father whose death in 1988 was used by Sky's History the chop to explain his son's Nazi style. How Hitler, 88 tattoos, reveals he's very much alive. So yeah. Wah wah. We got you, Sky News, Sky History, whatever the fuck you are. You put a Nazi on. You didn't do your background checks and you lied to us. So apparently they have indefinitely canceled that show. They showed a few episodes, but now because of the controversy, it's on hiatus. And good. You shouldn't fucking platform Nazis. And are the boomers okay? Not so sure about it. They're strange, strange folks. This is how much desperation they have right now that Trump is going to lose. They will literally say anything. And keep in mind when you listen to this, folks, this is literally the same exact arguments they made for interracial marriage. This is the same arguments they made for gay marriage. And now they're making it for Biden winning the presidency.
This is about morality. This is about same-sex marriage not being approved and blessed in this country. This is not about us changing genders into 5 and 6 different meanings now. Even sexual preference has all of a sudden been changed in the dictionary to where it's offensive. How far do they want us to go? Wait until animalism becomes acceptable and somebody can marry a cow and have perverse sex with them. You think I'm laughing? That's what's going to come. Those kind of things. And I know I'll be mocked, and I know that the Huffington Post and others will pick this up and run with it. But who could believe we'd be where we're at now? That kind of stuff has no end to it. It will come because somebody will say it's their right.
He's figured us out, folks. He knows exactly what we're going to do. We want to have sex with cows. I'm going to fuck so many cows. You don't even know, goddammit. I'm going to destroy so much cow pussy. They're never going to see it coming, folks. They're never going to see it coming. He got me figured out. I can't wait to nail all the cow bush. Dead on. Definitely not fear-mongering in any way whatsoever. This is exactly what they said, though, with interracial marriage. You let blacks and whites marry. Next thing you know, they're going to want to marry dogs and cats. Bestiality's gonna happen. Just shut the fuck up already, goddammit. What the hell is wrong with you? And next up on What the Fuck. Here's one from Wilson. If we could only have seen this coming. So this is the lead singer of, I think it's Cannibal Corpse. Apparently, they went to his house and they found more than 80 firearms and 3 skulls found in his home. If only there were some kind of signs that we could have seen. If only there were some kind of hints that he might have been into this kind of stuff. Oh, here's his album. Hammer Smash Face, I have guns in my house for murder. My home is full of skulls. Yeah, I think you could have saw that coming, right? I think we could have probably guessed what he had going on in his house, but, you know. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And next up. Oh my God, you guys hear about this one? They're playing PragerU videos in regular schools now. How is this real life? Well, I guess it's Trump's America. That explains it. But apparently, this is true that they suspended doing this because one of the students complained about it. Obviously, that they're making her watch PragerU videos and do reports on them. But good God, folks, this has to be fought back against hardcore because, as you know, PragerU is a right-wing propaganda channel that is funded by a hate preacher that preaches that homosexuality is the same as pedophilia and bestiality, stuff like that. So, don't want that in our school, folks. But I'm not surprised to see it. And this would go in the bad cop section normally, but I don't have a bad cop section tonight. So, we're going to put this in What the Fuck. Here is City of Miami police officer Daniel Ubeda in full uniform with badge and gun, wearing his Trump mask inside of a polling location in Government Center. This is a city-funded voter intimidation, exactly what it is. What kind of fucking asshole is on the goddamn job at a voter polling place wearing a Trump mask? So I think he was suspended for this. I hope he was. But not surprised to see it. They're trying to intimidate people. We can see right through that shit. And another one of these horrible fucking stories you guys probably heard about. They talked about this on the debate last night. Lawyers cannot find the parents of 545 migrant children separated by the Trump administration. Now, Trump claimed, wrongly, he lied, and said that most of these children were from coyotes who bring them over here to try to sneak into our country by claiming that they're kids. But the government has ways of determining whose parents actually belong to what kids. And the vast majority of these kids were not brought up here by coyotes. They were brought up here by parents who were deported, and their kids got fucking left behind. So yeah, this kind of shit didn't happen under Obama, did it? There's a reason this kind of shit's happening under Trump. And, you know, this is not the same America that I imagined America was, but I'm learning very harshly that this is exactly what this country is fucking about. And I was going to shit on Cal Kalinske, but I guess I'll skip over the Cal Kalinske bit. You guys hear this one? Utah senator says if residents don't want to get bit by police dogs, they should just stay home. Now, before I read you this is the same exact senator who tried to pass a law to make protesting illegal. So literally, he is trying to justify sicking dogs on protesters who are just expressing their First Amendment right to protest. The bill creates an escalating punishment scheme. A disruption by first-time offenders would be a misdemeanor that could receive punishment up to 90 days in jail and a fine as high as $750. A second offense would carry a possible sentence of 180 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. By the third offense, protesters could face up to a year in jail and a $2,500 fine. So he wants to sick dogs on you people. These are the Constitution-loving conservatives. Following a unanimous vote to consider legislation that would lay out best practices for law enforcement and their use of canine teams, Utah Senator Don Ibsen suggested that people could just stay home to avoid being attacked by police dogs. Shut the fuck up! What even is that? God damn it. I gotta close my BitTorrent down. You didn't see that. You didn't see all this pirating I'm doing. Shut the fuck up! Close down! You don't see this. None of you are seeing what I'm doing right now. What else? What else? Rezillo! Shut the fuck up! All my pirate programs I forgot to close down. I don't pirate though, because pirating is wrong and bad and evil. And I would never do it. Okay, to avoid being attacked by police dogs, according to Salt Lake City Tribune, I don't have a lot of sympathy, the public lawmaker told colleagues on the Law Enforcement and Criminal Justice Committee. We don't want to harm the public. Yes, you do. But if they don't want to get bit, stay home. Yeah, if you protesters don't want to get bit, just stay home. I don't care about your First Amendment right to protest. We gonna let the dogs on you. You ain't from around here, are you, boys? So, yeah, evil conservatives. Totally evil all the time. And, what in the fuck is up with Egypt, man? Talking about toxic masculinity, so I guess they wanted to show off how buff their military is, how manly they are. So they got all these jack dudes up there who are sucking in their stomachs and puffing out their chest and putting their arms out like this in a public display on just how manly it is over there. And literally the gayest thing I've ever seen, dude. Look at how gay this is. Stick out your chest more, chuds. This is not intimidating at all, folks. This is just weird. Like, literally, I have run gay porn sites, and this is the gayest thing I've ever seen, okay? I want to see you guys break out into some gay stuff. Do it! Do it, Egypt! Toxic masculinity. They think this is what impresses people. But nope, it doesn't impress me very much. That don't impress me much. Ooh, wah, wah, ooh. And next up, oh yeah, we're going to do a little coverage on the, I'm not going to do a Trump section, but we're going to do a very, very, very short section on the election. So, made a graphic for it. Election 2020. It's almost over, folks. It's almost over. We don't have much longer to suffer through this. Another, 12 days or some shit like that. But anyway, if you guys saw the debate last night, this is pretty much it in a nutshell. It was basically just Trump lying his ass off, telling the same old lies that he always told. But he was slightly more behaved because he knew that they were going to mute him if he kept interrupting. But no hint of irony whatsoever. Listen to this.
Excuse me, I take full responsibility. It's not my fault that he came here. It's China's fault.
I take full responsibility. It's not my fault. It's that guy's fault. Dude, that's not how you take responsibility. That's literally the opposite of taking responsibility. What the fuck? But it doesn't matter. He can speak out of both sides of his mouth, and people that follow him don't give a shit. And then he claimed that only the lowest IQ immigrants go to the courts when they're summoned to. But it's not true. He basically called the vast majority of immigrants who come up here to seek asylum low IQ because the vast majority of them, something like 75%, go back to the court when they're called to do so. So he lied about that. Biden fact-checked him in the middle of it. And this is beautiful, folks, actually. This seems bad, but it's amazing how much he is panicking, how desperate he is. Well, he will literally say anything to scare you into not voting for Biden.
Biden's plan would mean America's seniors have no air conditioning during the summer, no heat during the winter, and no electricity during peak hours. It's true.
Biden's going to come to your house and rape your kittens. He's going to kill your children in front of you and eat their flesh and make you watch. It's true. Like, literally, would just say anything. It doesn't matter. Post-truth society, the people who listen to him, they don't give a shit. But it's awesome. It's awesome that he's this desperate. This is what he's seeking to. I'm fucking here for it. I love it. And guess I'm going to do 2 more. And I'm going to save the religious bullshit for the next show because we're already 2 hours in. And I'm going to need some more material Monday. So let's do 2 more real quick. Next up on What the Fuck. Oh, no, this is the, we're off the What the Fuck. We're on the election 2020. And this is the Daily Show pointing out how many times he's used this line that we're rounding the corner on COVID. Another 800 plus people died today. We had over 70,000 cases. It's either the most cases we've ever had or the second most cases. I've heard both. But either way, it's accelerating rapidly. 800 plus deaths today alone, or yesterday alone. And here's him repeating the same bullshit line over and over again over the last few months.
In April, when it gets warm, historically that has been able to kill the virus, so we don't know yet. We're not sure yet, but that's around the corner. We will turn a corner on this virus. The areas hardest hit by the virus appear to have turned the corner, and very, very quickly. We're rounding the corner. We're rounding the corner on the virus. We're rounding the corner. And we're rounding the turn. We're rounding the corner. We're rounding the corner. We round the corner. It's rounding the corner. That pandemic is rounding the corner. We're rounding the turn. We're rounding the corner. It's going away. We're rounding the corner beautifully. We're entering the final turn and approaching the light at the end of the tunnel.
Over and over and over again, folks. The same playbook. And it works for his cult that follows him. I don't know how the fuck they still believe that shit, though. 800 people dead yesterday fucking alone, dude. He keeps downplaying it over and over again. Literally the worst president at the worst time in our history. And last up, we'll end on something a little positive, a little Joe Biden love. Now, this happened, I think this happened a couple years ago. But this clip went viral a couple days ago. Got 10.8 million views. And this is Biden confronting somebody that looks like they have Down syndrome and hugging him. And like, this is very presidential. This is something I would never imagine Trump doing. The kind of sensitivity and caring that he just is not capable of. Let's have a look.
Who are the parents?
Yeah.
I'm white. I'm Chris Hickson's wife.
God love you.
I wanted to. This is Chris's
I'm
son.
his son.
Well, how are you? Good. Thank you for hugging me. You okay? You okay? You'll be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. I promise.
We're going to be okay, I promise you. And that's not the kind of thing America needs to hear right now. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Biden, but compared to Trump, it's just no competition whatsoever. It's no comparison. Literally can't imagine Trump doing anything like that. Having any kind of humanity in his body whatsoever. He's just an amazingly giant piece of shit. And that's all the material I'm going to do tonight, folks. I'm going to save my religious bullshit segment for Monday, so be sure to tune in then, because we got a good segment for you guys. And finish up by reading the chats. What you guys got to say. Let me check the other chat here, because I don't want to ignore them. I see a kitty. Kitties everywhere. Let me have one. Let me get a kitty here. Hand me Baby Yoda, please. Baby Yoda, come here, Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, let's do a kitty therapy. Let's show everybody how pretty Baby Yoda is. You growing up so pretty with your wide eyes. You're like, Daddy, what are you doing? Why are you holding me? Baby Yoda, so sweet. You're my sweet girl, Baby Yoda. Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. I know you want to run away, but I'm gonna hold you and hug you and kiss you and squeeze you. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get mad, ain't we? So mad. I'm so scared of her. Mwah. Thank you for being my star. Thank you, baby. Baby Yoda. Circles don't have corners. I know. We're just gonna go right back around again. You take enough turns, you're right back where you ended up. Right? That's Trump for you. Biden controls all cooling and heating. Don't you know? He's in charge of people's Wi-Fi. He's everywhere. Fucking deep state. Don't pirate like me, Dusty 2020. Hey, do as I say, not as I do. Yes, the old bestiality defense. It's a classic. Gotta love it. Conservatives sticking with the classic. All right, let's check the other chat real quick. Yay, kitty. Yep. And off on a good note. Good shit, Dusty. Thank you. Well, thank you for tuning in. Love you guys, and I sure appreciate you. You guys are good to me. The light at the end of the tunnel's a train. Ain't that right? We're all going to get fucking splatted. 200,000 plus deaths. Yeah, we're like 220,000 now. Just amazing. Remember what they did when 4 people in dies? At least it's not 2 million. Who cares, right? It's the worst fucking president ever. Trump 2020, motherfuckers. I know, right? Such a lopsided debate, I know. How could anybody watch that and not think Trump got his ass handed to him? Just doesn't make any sense. Dusty the graphic artist? Hell yeah, I'm talented as fuck. Great show, Dusty. Thanks. No problem. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate that. Let me finish it up with the super chats. Christian Jarvis, when is the next show? Monday. I usually try to do these shows every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern, 1 a.m. GMT. So be sure to tune in. I'm doing my best to keep my shit together and do 2 shows a week. So I succeeded this week. Hopefully I will do it next week. Good night. Great show. Hey, I appreciate that emailer. I will look out for your letter. Did you send it to the old address or the new address? Because it might take me a little while to get to the old address. Anyway, thank you. Love you. Rain Mandel, just saying. I already read that. All right. That's all the super chats I got for tonight. Appreciate you guys being so generous. Means a whole hell of a lot. As always, you guys want to support the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon.com/podcast. Link in the description of the video. $1 to a month. Whatever you can afford helps. Also, link in the description of the video to my P.O. box. Send me whatever you want to. I will fucking unbox anything you send me. Sex dolls. It don't matter, whatever. And also, links in the description of the video where you can send direct donations. Please support the show if you like the art. Support it so it doesn't go away. How about a Miss Katana before we go? You want to say goodbye to Miss Katana? Look how healthy she is. You guys helped. She got so skinny. And you guys helped pay for her to go to the veterinarian. And man, look, I don't know if you can see how fat she is now. She is so fat now. She gained all that weight back. I thought she was going to die, but she came back like gangbusters. And she's like my main girl. She loves daddy so much, don't you? Just let me do anything, don't you, sweetheart? Yeah, she's so sweet. Mwah. Oh, I love me some Katana. This is the cat that Kelsey had before I met her. She's the oldest of the bunch. And she didn't like me at first, but we've been together 7 years now, hadn't we? And you got used to me, and now you just love your daddy so much, don't you? Yeah, so thank you guys for supporting the show. Thank you guys for sending stuff. You're doing the Lord's work by sending these little motherfuckers treats and shit, because they really are enjoying them. They're living really good lives, and it's all because of you guys, and we really appreciate it. So I'll be back Monday, guys, 8 p.m. Central. Be sure to join me. Until then, you guys stay safe out there. You guys have a good weekend. I love you, dudes. Good night. Logic. Fuck yes. See you soon. And we're going to let Spanky Weasel play us out. If I can get this shit to load. Play us out, Spanky Weasel. Good night, guys.